silence of the oldest island begin to thaw, replaced by a growing comfort from endless wars. A sense of openness from the hopelessness of night terrors and war-torn. A culture hit on the tree whose roots go down to hell. A vulture sits, its fruits are strange. Comfort is the enemy of change. That's Buddha slain. Ostentatious displays of masculinity, master identity, clashes in chemistry, acts to ministry. They found ossuaries where Yasha was buried. Yale and Oxford is wealthy. That's where it's held in box with the Staleys. Sensation-seeking journalists, selfish collectors, thieves and lit professors search for leads to hidden treasures, forbidden fruit that Adam and Eve bitten together. Seductive promise, corrupt the conscious, curse of the monstrous. A bomb nuclear launches, dinosaurs extinct who instruct the comets, destructive regardless. Buddha's twisted bamboo, the Messiah touching carpet. Unspoken tension permeated the air. The sun show us vision, made perfectly clear. The whole solar system, from days, months to years, casting that over our tranquil existence, joy and tears. The town's whispers grew louder, weaving tales of a particular king of power, deceived as well. Conversation in hushed tones spoke of a clandestine underworld, King Tut's bones, the son of hell. Gray smoke filled the air, creating a nostalgic atmosphere, contentment, religious. In the quietude of recent years, a mysterious veil descended from the night upon the living. The sun dipped below the horizon. The streets took on a different shape altogether, monopolizing luxury cars, sleek and expensive, stealthily rolled through the winters. Criminal business with their wives and the fitness. Some took bribes, leads to a sentence. Some survived, codependent, now they co-defendants. Exposed to witness through hopes and contradictions. Cellmates, ex-cons in prisons. Killers with long convictions. Addicts with strong addictions. Badges, they draw depictions. Priest and mystic, listen. My book fell apart when I touched it. Its pages turned back to a papyrus, then went back to a tree, to a seed of a mustard. Ladies and gentlemen, we build on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast.
You crazy? Yeah, it's crazy.
It's gonna start anyway, bro.
We here. We live. Yo.
We got a full house. AD, we started different, but we got a full house. Everybody know, everybody here. Today is AD's born day. So we got a jam packed to this place for AD.
Luckiest man on the planet, yo.
We got some classics. We got some classics here, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. Who we got in the front? We got Rasul.
Uh-oh.
Salam
in the
alaikum,
building.
I'm not the Golden Falcon this month.
No?
I'm just Rasul Sharif.
Okay.
PLO style.
You're taking it down a little bit. Yeah. Let it simmer out. Exactly. Sometimes you gotta do that. You can't be a raw and rage all the time. You gotta bring it down a little bit just to be cool.
Yeah.
Take a little bit off the sides. You don't want the whole thing. I got you. And next to him, we got none other than Caparada, the great.
What's up, man? Happy birthday, A Dizzle, man. The luckiest man on the planet out there. Nobody's
Why you say that?
He got the best job. Yeah, he got the best jobs ever. You know, some people get blessed, man. Some people just don't. But AD is truly blessed.
That's 100.
I'm happy, man.
It's in the system too. Who we got next to you? MC Extraordinaire.
Yo, peace. Long time no see. Happy solar to, AD. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, happy solar return. Yo, I happened a little Da Vinci last night. I had two Geminis. Well, we turned to the 4, and I need an extra Leo.
I know you need a little assistance. Yeah, but
it was all love.
I'm a little occupied, you know what I mean? But I'm here now, though. I'm here now, though. You know what I mean?
All right. And y'all know him. Solo Gems in the building.
What's up, y'all? What's good? How y'all doing? Much love, yo. Shouts to AD, man. Bless up, more life,
Yeah.
That's real.
They say they loving it, man. Make sure y'all bless AD today, man. Hit him with some super chats so you can make him smile a little bit, happiness,
Yeah.
Got some good stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
Check this out. I was supposed to be celebrating my birthday last night, but I ended up upgrading our overlay right here. Check this out.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, I like that.
We got the red box going on the outside now. We got the logo on the bottom left. Wow. These are official placements. I'm not just scattering things around now. Look, we got the chat on the bottom. A legible chat. If you watch a lot of other podcasts, they put the chat all tiny and small in the corner like you're watching a Twitch video. You can't even read that. It's it looks like a mess.
That's why
that's real talk.
Ours is one of the first to actually have a legible chat room on screen.
Right. That's why you're on point, man. I don't know. While everybody's taking a rest, AD's up working on some stuff, man.
Can't help it.
Well, what is it? What got you going?
When you're in love with what you do,
you
just want to do what you want.
Wow.
Yeah, real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Do what you want to do.
If you're in my position, it's a blessing to be working with Priest. So it's I'm always excited to be doing something. Got the keyboard set up right here. Yeah. Right above us, we've got the sponsorship spots. Oh, I got my deadly cat.
That's right. That's Mayweather.
I like the setup right here. Hey, yo, man, that nigga got me, yo. Sneaker time. Nigga, you thought I forgot about that shit, huh? Oh, God.
That was great.
Yo.
I knew something was going to happen.
I told you, it's crazy.
That's why
that was great.
It's all part of the show. We had that rehearsed.
But now I got to see, you really got to see that Mojito is off the hook, off the chain. He's untamed.
Certified.
And stuff like that. You got to give him a treat or something like that. But he flipped on his owner.
Yeah.
How you going to flip on your own owner?
Man.
Because they put cat food in your bowl, yo.
Yeah, man.
It's because there's company.
You know what it is?
Real.
I heard somewhere that when you bring them food, it's they look at you like you're a greater hunter than me. What? Yeah, it's when you bring the cat's yo, he must be an incredible hunter. So they see you as the alpha hunter.
Yeah.
This guy is bringing home all type of stuff. So they still got to practice themselves. I forgot where I heard that from, but they said somebody said.
I heard that too.
Yeah, the cat, they look at you as a powerful hunter.
I'm just coming home with
every day.
With groceries from Whole Foods.
He's thinking you're killing it.
Yeah, I know.
But the cat's
this guy, he's the greatest.
Went and wrapped it in plastic and everything.
Yeah. This guy kills it and wraps it in plastic. Yeah, but you don't give it to the cat in plastic. You take it off, right?
No, he gets 10 cans of organic food.
Oh, that's right.
But you don't give it to him in plastic.
Here's the thing. He gets healthy food. Most cats his age are a little chunky.
Right.
He's leaner than he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
He don't look like a 15-year-old cat. Most fat cats are 15.
That's
you know what I mean? Most 15-year-old cats are because that's from Fancy Feast. If you feed them Triscuits and all of that crappy food, that's like the McDonald's of cat food.
Yeah.
But he's getting cat food from Whole Foods with like 95% real meat, no Carrageenan, all healthy.
Just
Like
real fish.
Oh, you can. You can give him like fish, no seasoning.
Yo, you can't give him. Yo, that is a good.
Just no seasoning.
Can you just give him like a little,
cooked chicken,
sardine, like Tom and Jerry, like Tom and Jerry.
Chicken breast.
Can you do that?
Tuna can, 100%. It's food. It's real food.
So you can eat a fish, huh?
Yeah, just don't season it.
The bones in it, everything.
Can't see.
He'll figure it out. No, he'll figure it out.
You probably don't want to feed him a fish because you gotta get him used to that cat food.
Yeah, get him off the cat food.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, man, shout out to everybody that's coming in, man. We got the whole gang. She's a Mojito gang up in here.
Yeah.
So, yo, man, over the weekend, I told y'all, man, I went to, I got to go visit the facility that my man McKepper got going on with the sister. And it's called Dow Valley
Wellness Center.
Wellness Center. It's a wellness center. I went in. It was super dope. AD. Yeah. We should have took AD there for his birthday.
I told him, come on Thursday. He did poetry.
Why are you laughing at that?
It's funny.
No, you get well in there though.
It was funny.
He did with Hari. This is the kinetic version.
Yep.
That's a dope spot. Like the Queens, they put, you know what I'm saying, their heart and soul into it. And, you know what I'm saying, I did a lot of demolition work in there, you know what I'm saying, getting it ready and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, when you've been working on something for years and then you can actually go and see it manifest itself into existence, it's like it's a beautiful thing to see, you know what I'm saying? And you know, with anything that you striving to build, or you already know, it's a love and a hate relationship that go with it. So anything that you're building, you're going to go through the emotions of doubt, sureness, you know what I'm saying? But when you see as long as you keep that vision in your mind, then what happens is when it manifests itself about you, then you see it.
That sounds like relationships right there.
Yeah.
You go through the same thing we dealing with relationships.
Yeah.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, anything that you really, you know what I'm saying, put your heart into, you have to form some kind of relationship. You have to make it build. And the only way for you to have anything to grow is that you have to, you know what I'm saying, keep pushing positive energy. You know what I'm saying? That's how it starts to build. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's a beautiful shop, man. Anybody come down to Now Valley.
Razzcast was there.
Razzcast was in the building. You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing, man. So many queens was there. So many of the comrades was there. It's just like everybody feels like, okay, this is the culture.
Yeah.
This is culture.
I walked in there, right? And so the Capper was up there giving a hell of a speech, man. Kicking it, and everybody. Shout out to Black Diamond too. He was there
Black
too.
Diamond was there too. Yep.
So Black Diamond, MC man, he's Royal Priest. Been down for Armel, Coins, Black Diamond, man. Barry White. You know what I'm saying? So that's my brother right there. So you know, it was. I expected, but it exceeded my expectations even because you always told me about it. So when I walked in, we walked up in the spot. We just looked like, oh, this shit is dope, man. And then Raz came, stole the show. You know how he do.
Oh yeah.
He was a great orator, man. When he started building, he's like one of my favorite persons. When he starts talking, Raz can go in.
Yeah, Raz can go in.
Yeah,
super intelligent.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
When
he say something, he mean it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, I respect that about Raz. He talking since I've been straight real ever since the first day I met him.
Shout out to Razzie, man. Razzie Kazzy.
Yeah. So yeah, we had fun, man. Like, you know, anybody that's a spitter that like to do poetry, like, come on down because this is the year. Everything's in alignment right now. The planets are in alignment. You know what I'm saying? All the energy is in alignment. So it's like anything that you want to do right now to push some energy out, just keep pushing it.
Yo, speaking of alignment, I'm gonna get to you too in a few minutes. Speaking of alignment with the poetry, because that'd be dope. I think you would like that spot.
I was about to say.
You would really like it. I can see Da Vinci. Speaking of alignment, what's your AD? You don't got nothing for us, your Zodiac, on your reading today? I mean, I want to get Ty Phoenix to come through. Ty Phoenix, if you on, you can give AD a reading or something like that.
Oh man, I don't know.
You got that map on you?
She gonna expose my whole chart to the world. AD's really a villain.
But don't you want people to know about your personality?
Yeah, man, you're right. No, of course.
How you feeling?
I feel good. Yeah. I had a good breakfast.
That's good, man. I thought you was gonna come with Ty Phoenix. If you out there, please join and you can put it together first, and you give AD a nice little reading. So for his birthday,
just say the good stuff though.
Yeah, save all the good stuff. Well, what you nervous about, brother? Every time everybody else get their
it'll tell you many things.
Yeah. You ashamed?
You know what I do? Like some fortune tellers are supposed to be pretty good too. I stay away from the fortune.
Oh yeah.
And it's not that I'm afraid of the energy or anything. It's just there's some stuff you don't want to know.
That's right.
Like I've seen enough Back to the Future.
Well, if you go to the hospital, right? Wouldn't you want to know what's wrong with you? Like so you can start working on it?
Maybe
well,
not.
If you could get a cheat code, you wouldn't take advantage of the cheat code?
Maybe not.
You wouldn't take advantage of the cheat code?
Because you can't. How much can you trust a doctor nowadays?
Well,
they're like mechanics. Oh, you got something wrong here. You're gonna need some pills.
So you trust
I trust the universe.
You trust the fortune teller.
Trust my own intuitional health.
Okay.
Try to eat right all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Trust the fortune teller more than the doctor.
Nah,
we're putting everything on you. We're gonna push all the chips to you.
Nah, you just gotta do your best.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you get misinformation sent to you or given to you, or even if they're wrong or right, it's gonna mess up with your path. My opinion. You know what I mean?
Somebody.
Because you know.
Yeah.
We gotta go through this and figure it out intuitively. You know what I'm saying? The astrology is good to know. Like, oh, our personalities are different. Oh, that's cool. Like, you're more of an entrepreneur. You're gonna have a business as a Sagittarius or something like that.
Yeah.
It's cool to know that. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it right.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Uh-oh.
Look who in the building, y'all. David Flores in the building.
Hey.
We got a birthday cake. All right, AD, you got to blow out that candle.
Birthday God.
Hey.
That's what I'm saying. So everybody on the Podcraft and everybody that's in the craft universe, the craft universe. Let's he's gonna have to blow that out.
We're gonna sing happy birthday on that.
And AD, you can make a cosmic wish or something like that. Astrologist. Yeah, you gonna blow it out your mind.
Yeah.
You gonna say, "Happy birthday to you."
Thank you.
Happy birthday to
Should we do the Stevie
you.
Wonder one?
Come
on, let's turn it black.
You turn black.
Happy birthday
to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
I got the instrumental.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. There we go. Hey, there we go.
Everybody know it.
Let's go. Shout out to AD, man. Much love. Happy birthday to you.
We got Dave Flores back to come.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Come on, you
Happy birthday.
Yes, let's get it.
You got caught. That's right.
We had to know for you.
That's good.
Yo.
That's real.
Hey, that's what's up.
Read it up.
That's right.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to AD Ross. Doing this thing, man.
Much love.
Sound Daddy, brother. We had to come through. Everybody chipped in. And we said, AD, man, this is your time, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for
shout outs.
Another cycle around.
One of the hardest working men in showbiz.
Yeah, man.
For real. Like for real. AD is one of the hardest working men in showbiz.
Yeah, man. So we hope you enjoy that, brother. And many more. That's from all of us, man. And one love to you, brother. And more abundance, light in your path. And may you, circle the solar system once again, man.
True indeed.
Man, appreciate that. That's really cool. Thank you so much, man. Thank you to everybody.
Yeah, man.
Y'all too nice. Y'all too kind.
That's right.
Thank you.
Let's go.
So, if y'all did not know, we got Dave Flores up in the building. Also, he'll be over enjoying us. He sent us something real ill, man. He'll be doing a
the cookout. He's going when we do the Podcraft cooking, and so he's going to be the first one. We're going to get you. Yeah,
you know about the jollof rice.
Yeah, jollof rice. You're going to make it for us, right?
Word? You gonna make jollof?
Yeah.
You gonna make jollof?
All right, jollof rice.
You gonna make it?
Yeah,
make jollof rice.
You gonna make
I
it?
can't show you the sauce though.
Oh, okay. All right.
AD, how you gonna set it up?
Your video is on Instagram.
Hey, that's fire. That's fire.
Word.
Yes, sir.
Jollof.
Yeah.
Check out
Other jollof.
jollof. Yeah, jollof is where's the origin of it?
Well, honestly,
Nigeria?
Priest, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Nigerian.
Nigeria, right?
Nigeria.
No.
In Ghana.
They say
Senegal.
Gambia, Nigeria,
Senegal.
Ghana, and
Senegal.
Senegal.
I hear about that. Yeah.
Senegal got the best.
Yeah, shout out to Senegal.
See, I never had Senegal. That's real.
And you know what that remind me of? You remind me of that Key and Peele show. That one time when they had the two shops was both of them was selling kabapi.
I see it. Yeah. Good talk.
Yeah, kabaki.
Yeah, they was fighting over who made the best kabapi.
What's our favorite show on this show?
Key and Peele.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
The brother.
Yeah.
It was two African brothers.
He was like, so how do you make the kabapi?
Yeah.
It's like, well, first you put the onions, and then you put this, and then you put that, and it's like, hold up, man, both of y'all shit sound the same.
They were saying it backwards.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Both
one
of
my
y'all
favorites,
shit sound
man.
the same.
That's one of my favorite shows, man. Yo, Key and Peele, if y'all get a chance to see it, man.
You know there's a new Thai joint out here, right?
Thai food?
Actually, you know what? Nobody can. I mean, you just shut up.
Yeah, you know the
Right,
northern
right.
Thai.
You know,
We got our
there's a
spot, man.
southern-
Gelato, man. We got to come to LA. Come
And nobody could. Yeah, I don't even know why I said that.
Man. All right, so let's before we get into the video, we're gonna talk. Some people asking me about the video and stuff like that, man. Shout out to my man. Keep enjoy. We got to get in a little Da Vinci a little bit. A little Da Vinci here. Little Da Vinci, what you been working on, my brother?
A lot, man, a lot. You know, I haven't released in about a year, so I just been kind of like working on my craft. You know what I mean? So I have like a lot of things in.
Hey, let me say something about Bruce Lee, little Bruce Lee. Right? You think, this dude's a dragon, man. You think this cat can spit his head off, And not
I heard
only
all
that,
the songs.
You heard all the songs?
I heard everything.
Wow.
I heard every single song that he's probably done.
Get ready, man.
And I say that he got some stuff that y'all probably ain't used to hearing, like certain sounds. So you hear the newer stuff, you probably like, oh shit.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
So when you pop in, you getting the whole thing, music with the lyrics, and it's all meshing together. I'm not gonna give away this. I already know how it is, but it's like Dave Flores, man.
How'd you do that? How are you here and you?
Y'all follow suit. Y'all follow suit on Dave Flores, man.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
It's all going to AD. So
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. So it's a whole experience when you doing poetry like that, lyrics like that, and that's what rap is, rhythm and poetry.
R.A.P.
R.A.P. Exactly like that. So, man,
Really
so they don't know, and I can't wait for them to hear it, man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start. So I got an album coming the 21st. So that's gonna be start like revealing all the stuff that I've kind of been sitting on.
Right.
You'll definitely be hearing that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. A lot of different sounds.
Yeah. And then you went. I would go a little deeper, man, because you went through something a little bit, man. Like you lost, and that's how a lot of things happen. That happened with Heavy Mental. I lost the whole rhyme on the boat. I told y'all, it flew out my hand, yo. The air just took it. It flew into the ocean, yo.
I remember you told me.
Yeah, I think you told me that too.
You
Yeah.
was telling me that.
I was so mad being proud.
What was you writing?
I don't know, man. I could never. That's why I did that part. Another part to it. I was upset because I couldn't remember it, and I was just kicking it on that. And that's at the time, y'all, when we had pens. It wasn't just on your cell phone. We had to have pen and pad. It was in red ink. I don't know about it with red ink, yeah. And I was on a ferry boat, and it just this wind just said, I don't know, it's just poof, it just flew out. And me and P son, I was mad as hell. He laughed. It just went right to the ocean, man. So, fly.
You seen the page just flying away?
Yeah, it just flew away, man.
The greatest rhyme just flew, just floating
man.
away.
Yeah, I say the universe will challenge you, yo.
Universe took it back.
She was like, no.
Maybe that's true.
You, yo.
What you said? Who said it? Somebody. You said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the universe will challenge you.
Challenge you because it gives it to you to take. It gives it to take it away.
Yep.
Yeah. So I had to go back, and now let's get to you. You experienced that same thing.
Yeah.
Through loss.
Yeah. Man, losing my laptop, well, having it stolen basically. I just came back and, just kind of just went like 10 times harder, you know what I mean? So all the stuff that I kind of lost and I was working on.
Yeah.
All the stuff I was working on, I was basically like lost it. So
yeah, because you gotta get stronger. Just like, let's be honest, man. Just
were they project files?
I mean, well, some of them. I got like majority of them, but like a good amount of like old stuff I was working on. Yeah,
but you have your masters protected, right?
Yeah,
that's the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Resin, you heard about the big flood?
No.
Back in the days, Resin had a flood, and Method Man lost his entire album.
What?
So what y'all heard wasn't the real Method Man. You know what I'm saying? That Method Man his album's gonna be incredible, even better than that. The Cow. It was dope, but that wasn't the real Method Man. He had to rush.
Hear any of that stuff?
He had to. Yeah, I heard it, man. It was flowing all over the place, bro. It was the Method Man. I Bring the Pain. There's two, and he had to rush it.
Wow.
Q-Tip also lost in his big flood. He talked about it. He lost a lot of material for Tribe Called Quest. They get back in the days. I mean, they were losing whole
That's crazy.
Albums like that. You know what I mean?
The same thing as Spectre Deck, right?
Spectre Deck lost his album. In that flood, he lost his album.
That's crazy.
Luckily, that Ray who escaped was Raekwon and just because they was in the studio. They finished it doing, but Deck was working on his stuff,
right?
And Meth was working on his stuff, and it was all there. And I lost. It was supposed to be in there, yeah. The original, we had to do it again.
Yeah, you did tell me that. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So it was over a different beat?
No, it was the same beat, but he had to remake it.
He had to remake the beat.
He had Fourth Disciple, I let him tell his story, but it was, Fourth was crazy, but it had another element that wasn't in there. And it was like my. And I always think about that. And I'd be like, dang, man, what would have and what could have? But it is what it is because, music come by mistakes and things happening.
Oh, I'm too far away.
It's my fault. I got to buy another
stand. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you but, like, you losing stuff. It just like, the cap with the
I lost a whole box, Lord, of jewelry. A golden dagger.
Yeah.
It had 2 golden arm pieces.
Yeah.
Queen's piece.
Wow. Yeah.
And the box itself. The box I had made. The box itself. Wow.
Gone. You have a lot. See, out of that, I think that's how we grow. Become stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Cincinnati Bengals lost. You know what I'm saying? And the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? But
and Kansas City, too. Don't forget about Kansas City.
How about those Eagles, though?
They won.
How about those Eagles?
But they lost the last one, and then they won this one.
Okay,
so they lost the Super Bowl, came back and beat the same team that beat.
That's true.
Not just beat them, but beat the snot out of them.
I wish I was there to experience it with you.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would have. With you and Solomon, I would have loved it.
I'm Patrick Mahomes. I'm Patrick Mahomes all day. And you have to suffer.
Y'all would have. I mean, if I would have watched that game with you guys, it probably would have been a.
But you would have believed in your team. You know how you do. You were like this. I ain't gonna watch it because we gonna lose.
Well, as I started after the first hour.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
I think that
he gonna like what I'm about to tell him.
I think that the Eagles got it. But I still had like something inside me that said, you know what, let me just watch it. Because I'll be watching, with this guy Priest, man. Yeah. He's like, yeah, watch, they're gonna be winning, and then somebody gonna throw, and then they're gonna win at the last.
You never know.
Yeah. But with this one, it didn't go down like that.
They beat that from the beginning. But you got
they caught that fade. That was that fade twice.
Yeah. No, because they had a magical Cinderella story the whole year. They were winning games by field goal blocks, and the
dog ran on the field.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
It was like,
The Eagles?
No, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh.
They were winning like
not convincingly.
Yeah, they were just
right.
winning games.
The
and
refs was helping them. Everybody was like, "Come on, man!" The refs called it.
Yeah. So they were like winning. So it was bound to happen, and it just happened at the biggest moment, at the biggest time.
Philly came through and was like, "Yo, like."
Yeah, and I knew, but you're gonna like this. So
I still think
Patrick
that Kansas
Mahomes is
City
a
coming
Virgo.
through that game, though.
Really?
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is a Virgo.
Wow.
He has the same birthday as Coach Kadaka.
Oh,
September the 17th. They launch them all, I believe.
Oh,
So
wow.
I know you're like that, man.
That's dope. Because Patrick
he's
Mahomes,
great.
that's my man. I mean,
Greatest quarterback.
But that day, I ain't taking nothing away from him. Mahomes.
No, he lost.
You know, he just had. They all lose. They all lose.
Yeah, everybody lose.
I still kind of think like that. They was kind of like when I was watching Travis Kelce. I was like,
he threw that ball.
It's like, man, they kind of low key.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yo, man.
Kelce always be moving around. Mahomes scrambling and he's standing there acting like he don't know what to do. Like it's a scramble drill.
I've never seen him like that. Right?
Every time it's a scramble drill, you know when he starts scrambling, you start following him.
Yeah, scramble. Yeah, I know they was running away from him. There's a tape out there. We're gonna get into that a little later. There's a tape out there that revealed that, and somebody was doing voodoo, yo.
Oh yeah,
you saw that?
What?
Yeah, the girl was doing voodoo. They was in all that. Pull it up, AD. They was out in New Orleans, and this lady just sitting up there sticking a pin in a dog that had number 15.
So who can win? Who they want to win?
Everybody wanted Kansas City Chiefs to lose.
Another thing too, Lord.
Yeah.
Guess who else was there?
Who? Oh yeah, Trump.
Trump was there.
Yeah, Trump was there.
That's the first time a sitting
I already
president
hugged the
actually
whole
Super
damn.
Bowl.
Yeah, real talk.
I already hugged the whole damn Kansas City Chiefs team.
Really?
Yeah, he gave them embrace of loss. He just embraced them with the loss. As soon as they hugged him, they strength just left their bodies. It was confused.
Well,
yo, come on, we got to pray. Yo, we got AD. We got huh?
They gave him a pep talk before the game.
Yeah, exactly. I said it, AD.
Oh,
Trump.
I don't know what.
Trump.
I was listening. What situation was he in?
He's prepping a team to win the Super Bowl. How would he sound?
Everybody get ready. We are the best team ever. Nobody's better than us.
Oh, you trying to do the Trump?
Absolutely fantastic.
I had him.
AD is dope.
It's not good.
We're very fantastic.
I do a betting.
Hold on. I think Sue wants to challenge you.
Go ahead.
Do your version too.
Well, it's very fantastic. Kansas City, I had him good the other day, man. I can't do it.
I gotta listen to Trump. I gotta listen to him a little bit more.
You do.
I had his voice. The other day.
Do that again. Let me see who you sound like. Do that.
China.
Yeah. You gotta have that. You have to put a little.
Add a little emphasis on it.
Yeah. Exactly. So somebody said voodoo is doodoo. Shout out to you, but you gotta watch out though. Some of that stuff.
Yeah, right there in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Where the capital, Doom.
Yeah, Voodoo is. Tell them what Voodoo is for those who don't know. It's the source of it, right?
The source of Voodoo is study of metaphysics, shaping energy, spiritual realm.
Right. Right.
Stopping people from progressing or advancing people through progress.
Right.
Using energy. Saying power of the words of positive and negative energy. How to sacrifice to
you can see it in little
reality is spiritual.
Right. You can see it in little spaces, like when you go if you go out to a bar or something like that, and you just go, "What's that? What's drawing you that? Like, what's that? Let me get it. I want to drink that. What's pulling you to drink that bottle right there? It's the way they position it, putting lights around it. What's that? It's the cat.
Yeah.
Hey, do you got to do something? What is it? He's ready to kill
He has
somebody?
catnip. He's good. He should be all right.
You might got to give him. You might got to give him.
He's got his drugs. You know what I'm saying? He's got that catnip.
Oh, he's over there.
He good. He's just.
He's crazy as hell.
Yeah,
but he's a good cat.
He feels like we're in his house.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
We are. You are too.
Yeah.
To his mind.
Yeah. He thinks I live outside that door.
Yeah. And you go hunting and bring him food.
Right.
There goes the champion hunter, man. That guy makes killings every day. So where were we for the cat? Got our tongue. So spades.
Talking about voodoo.
Yeah, voodoo. So yeah, what's pulling that energy? So in some levels, it works like that because some things just draw you draw to. You know what I'm saying? Like
power of the glyph of the bottle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It's called spirits.
Yeah. That's what it attacks to your spirit.
What about weed? There's different type of weeds that doesn't have language on them. When they have a certain type of attraction that you like, it knows that, yo, man, we call it addiction. It's a communication thing that you don't have to, no one sells weed. Weed sells itself. Like water. You don't sell water. You got to drink it. Yeah. Now, I'm not making this up. Like I told you before, when we talk about 2 + 2 is 4, whether I say it or not, it's there. It's a fact. I don't have to, people think, oh, you're saying, no, it's something that's there. It's already there. We just pointed out. Once you discover something that was already there. I discovered something that was already there.
Wi-Fi.
Just you.
It's already there.
Right. I'm just saying what I say. You know what I mean?
Everything possible.
Right. Yeah. Everything's possible. And that's a fact. You're feeling music. I think certain type of music make you feel a certain way. Yeah, I got to turn my stuff down.
Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody. Huh?
That's real. You know what I'm saying? That's the cool thing about it. They didn't sell Kansas City to the public good enough year. So what happened was at the end of the year, everybody was tomatoes had them onions.
Yeah.
We're tired of seeing this
pun
show.
intended. No pun intended. They all red.
Yeah.
So they got tomato on my face. Yeah.
They in the crowd and stuff, and they like at the back at the Roman Coliseum and stuff. They like, he's a fraud, and they throwing tomatoes at Patrick. He only got here because of the refs. Like I saw so many memes for you know what I'm saying for Patrick Mahomes and the refs. It was at the end. You can't win when the universe.
Man, John Henry. I don't know why I just said that because you ever read that book of John Henry that when against the machine? It was the man against the machine. It was an old school book. When he was and then he went to against a machine that was digging in a lot of it's an old school story, man. You can check it out. Yeah, he was digging inside of a cave and making a cave and battling a machine to make a tunnel for a train or something.
Yeah.
And
did he have a hammer?
Yeah. So
he had a hammer.
Remember that?
John Henry. Yeah.
And
you can pull that up.
AD, put up John. And you know what? It was crazy, and you can elaborate on this. I want
everybody
everybody.
Got Thor.
Yeah, probably so. I want everybody to elaborate on this because this is something that can come out of this that's real good. Because when he got to his point of beating the machine, he went and fire came out, consumed him. He was killed by fire. And it's like he went so hard, and he went in there, and the fire consumed him. He won, but he ended up dying at the same time.
You remember this? Might be a little young. You don't remember this? Don't remember it, but I remember it.
Yeah.
John Henry with the hammer, and he worked in the railroad.
Yeah.
You remember that?
You remember that, right?
I don't know.
I was thinking about that. And it's like, what does that do to psyche? Saying if you go against the machine, and if you beat the machine, you go so hard that you get consumed by fire or something like that. Bruce Lee was like that, right? I thought Bruce Lee was so great that he just disintegrated. Like he was so sharp. I know it hurts on her poison, but I'm just saying, I think it was great. They hated the fact that he
from us too, man.
Ali?
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
And all the
I think they traded. They traded ideas.
Yeah.
Because they have books. That brother was super fast already. And I think they traded at some point. You know what I mean? We wasn't there to see the magic happen. For him and Ali met up probably at a...
They actually met up.
Yeah.
That would be an
Some
epic
idea.
picture.
Yeah.
Imagine
The
Muhammad Ali and
the Dragon
they had a
versus
fight
the
though,
Bee.
like Muhammad Ali and like Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee had a fight.
Yeah.
There was no, Muhammad Ali was too old for
Yeah. Never was. I wish you had RA. He never really was in shape like he was when they took it from him. But he was. He still was great because, regardless of everything they took, already rugged man. He's a known boxing expert.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
He knows all of it. Shout out to RA.
Understand?
Yeah.
He got like a massive boxer.
Yeah.
I've seen him on a couple. I heard him on a couple of videos. They actually respect him. Guys.
No, he knows them.
Yeah, he knows those boxing commentators and the guys that actually. He's a real. He's the real deal.
My uncle is a boxing expert too, but he does it from the couch. But he used to go to the gym and all of that, man. And RA said the same thing he said, and that's why I knew RA was on point. Because they said the greatest jab ever, and every boxer will tell you that, is by Larry Holmes. They said Larry Holmes had to. They remember he was unbeatable at one point, almost like Floyd. They said he threw the fight because of the mob. You know, it was on him. Right. But Larry Holmes, they hated him because he was like a fake Ali. You know, he had to be in the shadows of Ali.
Right.
But he had a jab that was, they say that was the best jab in the world. Yo. Every boxer says, and every commentator and everybody, I say, who's your favorite? And RA said, Larry Holmes is my favorite. I said, damn. They don't give him enough props like that because he came out of the shadows of Ali.
Yeah, well, you know, and Ali kind of like
did a lot of things.
Did him dirty, man. Me and Priest always talk about this.
Didn't he do him dirty because of what?
No, man. No, he Ali, man.
He did a lot of mistakes, but he did.
Priest, you know what I'm talking about. As soon as he got like, he helped Ali out. Then it's
talking about Joe Frazier.
We talking about Joe Frazier.
Yeah. Frazier helped him out.
Yeah.
And you can see the movie yourself, and Ali kind of turned on. And, but he did it for sportsmanship. But Joe Frazier took that serious because Joe Frazier wasn't no sucker. Yeah, he's a fly smoke on him like smoking. Joe Frazier was the champion.
Yeah.
And
he got Dex said that.
Hook. Yeah.
Smoke on the Jake.
Joe Frazier was loved by everybody. That's why he didn't understand it. And Ali had to get that juice from Frazier because Frazier was the man. And so you see in the movie, he sat in the car with him and like, yo, I'll help you out because this is you, my man. And then when Ali did that, Ali turned on him gorilla.
Yeah, man,
that was and he never that was kind of bad. And he never Joe Frazier was ill. Joe Frazier he won that first fight. He said he would die. He's from Philly. He's a Philly dude.
Smoking Joe.
From Philly, man. He ain't going for that. He was like, he said, I'll die, man, before. And him and Ali, man, they friends and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta hear from, but they had that beef from Ali making him look bad in front of, you know what I mean, other people. He said, why did you do that, yo? Yeah, go ahead.
The illest fight I seen was Tyson. He just turned into great. Everybody was shocked. I mean, awful.
Yeah. But we got. You know what? I think he kind of outbought because Tyson didn't have his.
That's the fight. That fight.
Why you say that like that? Why you say it like that? You don't think he should like?
He would have liked some of the other joints though. Like that particular fight.
Out of all the fights in the world, he chose that one.
That's the one. Well, like, all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking about though, because. All right, go ahead.
That was natural.
Making me laugh, man.
Because he was really natural. Like this mini fight, you picked that one.
You know what it showed me though? showed me that boxing at that time.
Yeah.
But no faking, you know. When I got to a certain age, I was like, the WWF, man, it's fake. I used to grew up off of Hulk Hogan and, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's fake.
Yeah.
When I saw that fight, I was like, oh, it's a real sport.
But what intrigued you about it? Was it Tyson or was it Holyfield? Like, what intrigued you about it?
It was the confidence in everybody in the room of that Tyson was in the fight.
Yeah.
Because
he did win.
Huh?
He did win.
No, he didn't win.
Yeah.
But everybody in the whole spot thought that Tyson was going to win. So to see the confidence level of people in the room.
So you didn't see Tyson. That was the first time? No, it can't be your first time seeing Tyson fight. Because, you know, he had a reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah, know. So you seen some other fights before that, right? Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah, so check it out. So that wasn't, that Tyson, I wish Ari was, but that Tyson wasn't real. That Tyson was trying to figure stuff out, and they wanted him to get past Holyfield, which was a boxer, and Tyson wasn't, you know, his man died, his trainer died, and he wasn't, you know, they were like, go fight this guy. Yeah. It was just a little bit too much, and I think Holyfield was a better boxer, and Tyson couldn't get, and everybody wanted Tyson to this day. He wanted that revenge, because Tyson never got that revenge on Holyfield.
Yeah.
They never got that earpiece, but he,
never had another fight.
Nah, he couldn't get him back.
Because he bit him in the ear, man.
He bit him in the ear.
But the game Holyfield was like, nah, I'm not running that one back.
That was.
Was that right? Yeah.
But it just, you know, I know that sounds.
Is there any way we can bring in Dave Flores, AD, with that chair?
Yeah, we can have him sit on that chair.
Yeah, up the chairs.
We'll just have to have Russell move down a little bit.
Yeah.
The chair next to him.
Yeah.
You can either sit there or on the chair.
Yeah, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it kind of showed me like, nah, this shit is real.
Yeah.
Boxing is real.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking, oh, this is like WWF type stuff.
Oh, you had to see the Tyson, man. You got to go back and see the Tyson when he was 18 and up to the. You got to see.
I've seen all his fights now. Yeah.
You see him now. Yeah. It was unbelievable. To me, I mean, I'll just say, I think he was the fastest heavyweight. And RA, I already talked to RA about it because people say no, Ali. But I think at some point, Tyson was super fast because he was short, and he was like, he'll do this thing, go boom, boom, boom. That was it. Boom, 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 boom. It was a rap. Boom, boom, boom. He got this thing where he just go boom, 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 boom. I'm talking about the prime real Mike Tyson.
You're right, Priest. You're right. And me and David actually debate about this a lot.
Nice.
David always choose Tyson. I grew up in that Tyson era, so I used to watch every fight.
Yeah.
You talking about the fury of Tyson.
Right. I seen every fight.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
That is what I've seen. I grew up watching.
Yeah.
And I seen Tyson. You're right, Priest.
That's crazy.
Tyson, if you ask me, Tyson was just as fast.
Yes.
Yes.
He was
super. I'm talking Tyson was hitting harder
at
his prime than Cassius Clay. He was throwing haymakers, but fast.
I'm gonna tell you, Tyson.
Tyson.
I'm with you.
Precise. Yep.
Tyson and Joe Frazier got similar styles.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
They built similar to each other.
Yep.
There you go. Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? They built similar to each other, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Smoking Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I like, Lord? I like Marvin Hagler. When I used to study boxing, I was like, man, Marvin is just like.
Yeah, he was dope.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll be out.
Him and Sugar Ray Leonard fights, those are classics.
Yeah. Hitman Hearns. Hitman Hearns, yeah.
Preachy was saying earlier about Larry Holmes. My brother was a huge fan.
Yeah.
And you're right, his jab, he didn't need a right hook. He didn't need a right straight. All he needed was that jab. He had the best jab in boxing.
I seen his jab.
Holmes. And you know what? Larry Holmes beat Ali when Ali was older.
Yeah.
Messed Ali up pretty bad.
It was
Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes whooped Ali, but Ali was old Ali. Ali wasn't young, you know what I mean? He whooped him bad. So what?
Ali was trying to do. He was trying to do his little antics, and it wasn't working. He was too old. It was too old. He was like holding on to the ropes.
Holmes was young, right? Holmes was young, right?
Yeah. He wasn't going
was
for
like
that,
21, 22.
Yeah.
Holmes was no joke.
Yeah.
You also got Floyd though. So let's say, what do you guys think about Floyd? Never lost.
He's the greatest.
Yeah. You know, he should have lost.
He's perfection, yo.
He's perfection. What are you gonna say about perfection? You can hate him all you want.
I don't hate him.
He did it. No, I didn't talk about you.
Yeah.
He mastered his style of I'm gonna stick to what I do. Yeah. Oh, by the third round, if you don't work, he figures you out. It's mental. You don't. Right. This guy, Floyd Mayweather, you can't knock him out because he goes, "Oh, I see what you just did. Right. I'll just do this. Yeah. How about this?
You think Floyd?
I'll do this.
You think Floyd is the greatest boxer of all time?
I think he's the
because he I seen him do a list, Priest. Yeah. He put a list of all the guys. He said
Sugar
everybody.
Ray Robinson. I'm gonna go back to.
And then he said.
Before our time, and it's going to be Sugar Ray Robinson because of what I saw.
Did he lose?
Double hand. He lose.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, Floyd is always going to bring that up.
He did it. Yeah,
he's always going to bring that up that he never lost.
Yeah, I mean, if you can put it out there, why not?
So if you never lost a match,
if that's
should you be on top?
He's the best.
Would you be considered the best?
He did what everybody couldn't do.
If you never lost,
let's say this.
You think Floyd kind of like took notes from Roy Jones game?
No.
Nah.
No.
His style's not like Roy.
Not at all. Floyd was taught by his father.
And Roy is more offensive.
Yeah.
He's taught by his father, man. Because his father was a good boxer too. Floyd's father was good.
Sugar Ray knocked him out. That's what Sugar Ray knocked out Floyd's father.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
I love Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray's dope.
This the way. You know, you got that.
No, Sugar Ray put it on Floyd, but they had that style. But Floyd is the greatest because he did what they all couldn't do.
Yep. Yeah, because he had a whole list of guys.
You make an argument.
They
all jealous. Yeah, they can't.
They're mad about that. They're mad about that.
Even the great Tyson. Yeah. Tyson lost.
Tyson lost. He did lose. But Floyd, I guess you got to put him up there as the greatest,
bro. And I can argue
because he never lost. It's messed up. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, Jordan lost though.
No,
he never lost a championship.
He never lost a championship.
He never lost a championship.
Perfection. Nope. It's called perfection.
Floyd said Miguel
lost
Cotto.
In the playoffs, but never in the championship.
And let's be honest, Joe Montana never lost. Yeah, but they put Brady over because Brady went to more. But with much
Joe won what, 3
much
of them?
concern,
Joe won 3.
He won 4. Same as Terry Bradshaw. But those guys been in. Those guys. Somebody said Sphinx. Oh, I was Sphinx. I said the Sphinx. He fought Sphinx.
What was his name?
Ali fought Sphinx. Yeah, with the teeth.
Bill Russell.
Hey, Floyd said that Miguel Cotto was a tough one.
Huh?
Miguel Cotto was a tough one for Floyd. That's what he said.
Anytime a master say it's a tough one, take that and just keep walking.
Yeah.
Because the master has spoken. The master is Floyd. If he said that was a tough fight,
no, because
he's still winning though.
They asked him who was one of your toughest fights? He's like Miguel Cotto.
Miguel Cotto is great.
It's like, dang, I remember seeing that one.
And he should take that and like.
Is that the brother from Colombia?
He's got like a serious face on all the time.
Where's he from again? Miguel Cotto again? Mexico.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I like Trinidad. I used to like Trinidad. Until burnout happened, broke him down. But I like his flirt.
I remember me. Yeah, I remember Miguel Cotto. What happened to him?
That's Puerto Rican.
Yo, he was a top contender at one time, man.
Yeah, he was good.
He was really good. He was really good.
Well then, he's from Puerto Rican. Yeah. So, huh? Oh, you
somebody see
that's above my realms.
Somebody said in the chat, they said it's easy not to lose when you pick and choose.
Oh, yeah, they're calling him cherry picker.
Yeah, who?
You trying to say about Floyd?
Hold on,
you trying to say that about Floyd?
But when you the champ, you get to pick and choose.
Well, here's that's a good point right there.
People hate it.
Here's my thing.
They hate it.
You know.
Don't hate.
No. What I'm saying is this, right?
Let part on through because
because now They did. Remember the Pacquiao situation? Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah, he was supposed to.
Yeah. Now, Floyd wanted to fight him, but it was kind of his manager kept giving him a run around. Y'all remember that? And eventually did fight. They did eventually did fight down the line.
People don't peep out. The first method of fighting is always mental. So when you fighting somebody and you like, okay, well you want to fight, okay, what's going to be this? It's going to be that, and you know what I'm saying? This is, and you already fighting them already.
Yeah.
We'll make you take a drug test. You was telling Pacquiao, you're going to take a drug test because I think the last test that you answered, so he mentally fighting him already.
Yeah.
You go take your blood so we can take a drug test to see if you can this, that.
That's what the master does. He dictates.
Yeah.
He kind of dictates everything. And when I say the master in boxing, he's a master. He knows how. Hey, yo, let me tell you, man. Wow. Floyd Mayweather knows exactly what's going to happen.
That's an amazing shot right there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Bam. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Amazing.
You gotta say and take that because he studied 8 rounds. He waited for that one. Yeah. And then
look. Yo, he kind of like dipped off. You see?
No, that's an older Pacquiao, though, right?
Yeah, that's older Pacquiao.
But we had Sam Judo in here.
He like about to retire.
Shout out to Sam.
Yeah, shout out.
Now he's smiling. See?
Yeah, he got him now. Oh,
bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see the sweat popping off the head like that, you know that was a solid shot.
Pacquiao was a great fighter. He was fast, but
he was dodging Mayweather crazy. I mean, Pacquiao just couldn't hit him. Well, he got him right there though.
Who did Floyd avoid? Exactly. Shout out to Solar Facts, man. Who did he avoid?
I mean, the name of the game is hit and don't get hit. Who wants to practice the art of being a punching dummy?
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Who want to be Rocky, though?
That's why I wish he
want to be Rocky, man. Rocky was cool, and it was cool to watch the show, but I don't want to get punched into oblivion in order to win the fight. I got to wait for you to drain all your energy. After you done knocked the snot out of me, my whole face done turned sideways.
You ain't so bad. Remember that? You ain't so bad.
I got a speech impediment now.
That's Michael Jackson.
You ain't so bad. I like Rocky. No, but remember that scene when he was fighting, you know what I mean, Mr. T? You know what I mean? Mr. T was lumped him up. Yeah, Clever Lane. He said, you ain't so bad. He hit him and knocked him on the ground. Like, he'd get up.
Who was Clever Lane to you? Who you think he was imitating? Because I know Carl Weathers was Ali.
That's a hard one.
So was it was somebody. Was Tyson around during that time?
Nah.
Yeah.
I think they just made him up. He was just. I just think Mr. T was intimidating, man.
Joe Frazier.
Yeah, he did. I think he was
Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier.
Probably Joe Frazier.
Yeah, like, you know.
George Foreman. Can't forget about George. Oh, George, man.
George Foreman.
George did that too. He did what Ali couldn't do. Well, he did come back at like 50 years. He was like 60 years old now.
That was the best interpretation of the rope-a-dope of actually being a Rocky. Was when he fought
George. Yeah. That was
dope
great,
with
man.
The rope-a-dope.
Okay,
that's about as close to Rocky you're gonna get. But as far as strategy, that's about as close as you. Yeah. Just let him punch himself out. If he punch himself out.
Shout out to Neptali. I see you in the crowd. Yeah. David J. Blazer, I see you, man. What's good? Oh, wow. Yeah, Clever was Mr. T.
As a boxer, yeah, man.
He's an actor. He really, but they were imitating like some of the people, and I just couldn't catch his. I know Ali is. I was like, that dude, that's all Ali. It was Carl Weathers, R.I.P. to him. So I know that was all Ali with the antics and stuff like that.
Mr. T was hard, man.
Yeah,
pain. That's it, just pain.
Yeah, hey, cause you got a clip of Mr. T when he rap about his moms. Love your mothers, oh brother. Love your mothers. I love. Mr. T was down back there.
Yeah, you should play the clip from Rocky though. Remember he called him out. He called Rocky out.
Because
you can't.
Let me. Solar Facts. Must have seen it. It'll be on Spotify in a minute. It's just a video out now. The single will be out when AD. soon. It's on Friday. Yeah, Friday.
There you go. On all platforms.
Yeah, on the platform.
What do y'all think about Ryan Garcia? Y'all like him? Y'all like him?
He got humiliated. He got humiliated by Javante, man. Javante hit him with the Killah Priest thing. It was all over from there.
After that, yeah,
it was all. He went downhill.
Ugly, your ears stick out to get away from your face. Well, your mama is so.
Wait a minute. Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yeah, he's real dope.
If it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here. So remember, when you put down one mother, you put down mothers all over the world.
Hey. And that's just no acting. Let's go.
Look at the dancers.
Let's go.
The dancers, right?
Sound like the York joint.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder who wrote this one. I know you didn't write this one.
No, you can tell he.
Mother. Hey, there is no other. Mother. Yeah. So treat her right. Yo, when I saw this, I was like, yo, this is real.
I always love her.
Hey.
My mother. So treat her right. Treat her right. M is for the moan and the miserable groan. From the pain that you felt when I was born. Always for the oven with the burning heat. Where she stood making sure I had something to eat. T is for the time that she stayed up nights and took my temperature when I wasn't feeling right.
Yep.
H is for the hard-earned money she spent
after this part, you can
clothes on my back and tried to pay the rent. E is every wrinkle I put on her face and every worry that I caused when I stayed out late. The last letter R is that she taught me respect and for the room up in heaven that I know she'll get. Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right.
That's right.
Mother, I always love her.
Shout out to the great dude.
My mother,
you can stop it.
So treat her right, treat her right.
For real, that's what it was. For real. That's what it was. It's like, yo, he was rapping though.
Yeah, that was the 80s rap joint.
Yeah,
the 80s style.
Mr. T had the jury though. It's like, yeah, jury.
He was the first one. He was one. Him and Slick Rick, man.
Slick Rick. But that's a real MC though.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. T. Mr. T is not
hard,
a real
man. I used to watch the A-Team.
Oh yeah.
Hey, put the Ram song. Take it back.
Yeah, you showed me this one.
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to have the little 18.
The Rams rap. Put the Rams rap.
I had that joint. Yeah, I had that.
Yeah. And I had the Mr. T joint.
Hey! I had that. The 18. Yeah. VA Baracus.
Check out these guys. Remember football players made raps?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Dave, get me.
He's better. You're about to never get some Chicago.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear the raps. Somebody say, hey, solo. You got a rabbit.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy.
Big Bad Jackie and I'm starting this off. The Rams get down so nobody's scoff. And don't you worry about the Rams are rapping. When game time comes, give it back to Jackson. We can't sing and our dance is not pretty, but we'll do our best for the team and the city. So get on your feet and clap your hands. Let's ram it right now with the LA Ram.
Hollywood handsome, Dodge City tough. If you throw it my way, it's gonna get rough. I like to ram it, as you can see. Nobody likes ramming any more than me.
They're the puzzle.
From the air, looking for the sack. I don't stop coming till I put them on the back. Moves like call me no special team. I know how to run the toes to the head. When I pull the trigger, I'll knock you dead.
Oh, wow.
No way.
Oh. Yo, he did a lot of
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, yo. I don't know really what to say. This is crazy. I wouldn't have did the commercial.
Nah, yo.
You got to do it, huh? You ain't gonna get your check, huh? You ain't got no check. You got to do
That
it.
sounded crazy.
Yeah, it was bugged out. That was
all right, man. Everybody knows the
The dance,
Chicago
though.
Bears. But a lot of people don't know Rams did a video too.
The Chicago Bears joint was
Yeah.
I
I'm Herschel. Yeah, it was. That's how it was back then. You know what I mean? Because they had to make those words straight. But I wonder if somebody wrote that for them. Or they
Definitely wrote that for them. Yeah. He writing that.
Yeah.
Hey, you think the beat always dictate the rhyme? So you think back then they beats wasn't advanced for the rhymes? For the rhymes?
Them particularly, or just MCs back then?
Just MCs back then.
Say that. Ask that question again.
Do you think that the beats dictated the rhymes on how they were supposed to flow on there? So it's like because the beats was a certain way back in the 80s, they had to rap a certain way to stay on beat. And then as the beat started to, I ain't gonna say advance, but start to shape and change, so too did the rapping style change.
Well, they used to rhyme off of it was like disco-ish. So it was like they were like disc jockeys. So they would rhyme. It was like the leader of a discotheque. It was like he was rhyming. So he would dictate the crowd, like everybody on the floor. You know what I mean? Just dance and rap. So they turned that into rap. So that they rhymed like they were hosting a show.
Right.
There you go, the master of the ceremony.
Right.
That's where you get the word MC.
Yeah, a good one is that it's a guy that I think it was Chicago. You pull him when he was doing a bus stop. You ever saw that one? To the left. That's how rap. So
right.
Talk like this.
Yeah.
And then go like that.
Right.
And then over to the side.
No, clap your hands.
Hands to the beat. Clap your hands. Or hip to the hop to the hip. Somebody was saying that the hip hop that came from like the drill, like a drill sergeant type thing. Hip hop.
Yeah. When they were walking.
Clap your hands, everybody. You got what it takes.
Look.
Left. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But check it out.
They were marching.
Check it out. No, there's a guy who said he started rock and roll, and he said hip. He said boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bam, boop. Listen to that.
Scat.
That's scat. Listen to Little Richard.
Right.
Boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bam, boop. Yeah, that's like
what is he saying?
Hip hop, hip hop. You don't stop. So Little Richard was doing that. Yeah, they were just trying to figure out getting it together, I guess, and trying to move it.
Right.
So dictation. To my thing is, I think that because even in Jamaica they call the DJ the speaker now. Like so, they say, "Oh, you're the DJ." Yeah. So the person with the mic, they call him because they would dictate the show. So the MC started with the
next
DJ.
to him would be the selector.
Music selector.
The selector was the one going through the crates and said, "Play this, play this." Hand that to the DJ. DJ plays his thing, and they have the master of ceremonies.
Yeah.
That's where you get the selector.
I just want y'all to know the beat. I'm just sitting right here. The beat is. Solomon?
They don't know.
Yeah, they were like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
Salo and Da Vinci, they not from that world.
There was a certain.
I like it was the next generation.
Yeah, well, there was a slickness and a kind of like flowing, like everybody run. I'm like, this is rough. Rough.
That's what he's saying.
Sit down.
That's like you know. It's that because like hold on though, because
right here on the stage.
I beat you up on the head on the stage.
No disrespect. That's what it was.
That's style. I mean, that's what it was. Like
that's what it was. But it was like the dude with the strongest voice.
Right.
Like Mighty Mike Masters and
Chuck D was the greatest.
Yeah, what you talking about?
I got a letter from the government the other day.
But he was in an era when lyricists was. So he was
right.
He was
right.
still,
Okay, yeah, you're right.
He had a little bit of influence back then, but still in all, he was around.
It's more like DMC.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they did a lot of it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
You know what the Run DMC joint? I still remember that from the 19.
I still love them.
Humpty Dumpty the rhyme. That song was crazy.
Suck MCs.
Oh yeah.
Stole my whole life. Yo, that was that. What that do to the summer?
Yeah.
All you hear is that cars.
That's it.
That's all you heard.
Yo, it was so epic. Like, yo, this is the craziest song. Just ever gonna play. But then look what comes out of that. You know what I'm saying? So that was, but Run DMC to me was great, man. They did great. They did great. Them drums, I never heard nothing like that.
Yeah.
And then the girls was dancing to it. It's like, what is going on? I'm on a school bus. I know what I'm doing on a school bus. I'm like, cause we went on a trip.
Yeah.
Reese like,
so I'm looking out the window at the park, and everybody's doing it. And I'm like, what is these dudes? These guys are like Martians. And it was the track that kept playing. And it's like, yo, it was a do. And that beat, man, they used to do the dance to it. You remember, right? It was the Smurf.
Yeah. The Smurf. Oh, yeah, the Smurf. I remember the Smurf. Yeah. I could never do that. That wasn't really a dancer. Well, you know, I did
it's
my
like
thing.
Miss Pac-Man. When I first fell in love with video games.
Yeah.
Is this girl, she had pink hair. She had a pink hair. And with ill nails, it was playing Miss Pac-Man. And I just thought that was so dope. I was like, yeah, she looked like the game. She I don't know, she was just, you know how back in the day they used to match stuff. I don't know if she dressed up for that, but I was looking at her like, yo, why she look like the video game? And she was playing it and killing Miss Pac-Man. And I was like, yo, I gotta get good on that. Cause she was just killing it. And she had the jury, she had the little jury thing, you know, chewing her gum. She had her earrings and stuff, and it all matched the game.
The game?
Yeah. Everybody was around her. I was like, this lady.
See, that's in the 80s. The 80s had a crazy style.
That was a Brooklyn.
Brooklyn style. You was from the 80s in Brooklyn, and you know,
I said she was fly.
bamboo earrings. Oh yeah. Arcades. They don't got that shit no more. Excuse my language. They don't have that no more. That's where you met all the chicks at. Actually, back in the days, we would go to the game room. Yeah, go out there.
Okay.
And we would go. We would go there. We would go there for like. You know what I mean? Or the Street Fighter battles, we would go there too. You know what I mean? The battle cats when beat everybody, get some money, things like that.
See, that I was about like 15.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody go Six Flags Magic Mountain. It's every gang in LA you can think of.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That's fine.
You see these group of. They in this color, and it's another group, and this. It reminded me of like Beach Street.
Though. Yeah. That's how I was like, yo, how's that work?
Imagine that though in the thousands.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, everybody from all the way.
Yeah. How was it? How was the security?
So look, everybody walking around, this gang seeing this gang, and that gang seeing this gang, and they just. But it's peaceful though.
That's dope,
yeah,
man.
It's peaceful though.
Yeah. That was R&B, but that was
cool thing about it.
That's why
they told everybody that the concert was canceled.
What?
They
was over. Let it roll, Kick Bo. I just can't
man.
That's a cold thing. Everybody go to the front.
Yeah.
And was like, how much?
Oh man. So what happened?
Let me just throw this alcohol in it. Throw some flames.
Why did they cancel it though?
I'll never forget it. All I remember is somebody grabbing the trash can through the jewelry shop window.
Oh man!
And chaos hit the part.
Yeah,
because it was number gangbangers up there.
What they set that up?
Like,
that's
that was
crazy.
the stupidest thing to do.
Yo, you know, tell me about the mothership.
The mothership.
I was here when the mothership landed out here.
The what?
With Funkadelic.
Heard of that?
They did a big performance. And he stepped out of the mothership. Everybody always tell me the story out in L.A.
Yeah.
They landed the mothership, and they came out the mothership.
That's
stuff.
that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
They're the only group that they said, yo, when they landed the mothership out in L.A., George Clinton and them and Boosie Cut, they walked out of the mothership, and they killed it, yo. They killed it.
That'd be dope, though.
Yeah.
That'd be dope for a scene, like for a concert.
Yeah.
You have like the ship come down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went to one of their concerts before. That's the best concert
out
I've
of
ever
the craft.
been to.
See what he said? What you said?
I bet best concert ever.
Which one? What's that?
They concerts.
All Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that a lot, man. It was destroying stuff.
Yeah.
It was destroying.
And what they would do is they'll play some soul music first. So you be sitting there listening to that old down home blues.
Yeah.
You know, you listening to that for like a good 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Then they hit you with the solar opposite.
Wow.
And you see him coming out there. He got the dreads and the whole scenery done turned to blue and yellow lasers and stuff like that, and smoke on the screen. And then the music just changed so much that it's just, I swear to God, I was like, yo, this is overload.
Right. It's crazy.
Yeah, overload on your senses.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn. But that's how they got control.
Yeah,
now,
just overload.
I've never been to a Mike Jack show, but I can imagine.
Yeah.
I've been to Prince. I saw Prince. Yeah. And I was hypnotized in Vegas. Yeah. Yo, whatever Jamie Foxx said was real. No, for real, Prince.
Yo,
you don't know what you like.
You appreciate. You must. How close to the stage was you, man?
I was close, bro.
That's probably how he got you. That's how he got you.
Yo,
that's how he got you.
What is he doing, man? He's like, yo, he's like, you get caught up.
He must have seen. You must have made eye contact with him.
Yeah.
He said he must have looked at you. Yeah, that's the Killah Priest
guitar,
right there.
But it was like, because it's so many hits.
Yeah, he just keep going.
Yeah, so many hits, man. And it's just like, you just get lost. And it's like, he goes all into your childhood.
Yeah.
Like, he plays stuff, it's like, yeah, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah.
I'm in the living room as a 9-year-old, he's in there. I know you. He taking you off. I'm like, yo, Prince is incredible, man. But that's the only.
That's great.
Yeah.
Prince is incredible.
He did Adore. Yeah. Adore. And I said, Adore, the song Adore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I said, yo, this guy, that song hit every octave there is. Yeah, Adore. He hit every song. All right, we got a battle.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who you think is flyer? As for like fly, Adorn, or I want to get next to you.
I can't remember.
Yo, play a little bit. I want to get next to you by Royce Royce. We just gonna do it because it sound like a pimp.
For real.
Yo, you already know what I'm talking about, right? Play a little bit of it. Royce Royce. Rolls Royce. Yeah.
Okay.
So, as far as G Pimp, getting down to the pimp game, like that song right there is like, because she's already undressed.
Yeah.
Yo, I play a little bit of Adorn. You should let the. All right, got a little bit of Adorn by Prince. Is it Adorn or?
Oh yeah.
You gotta hold your girl. See,
I'm gonna say Prince, yo.
Yeah, Prince.
I'm gonna say Prince, no doubt. Yeah, I'm gonna say Prince, no doubt.
But them two, the girl going after this. Yeah. You're gonna be crying because.
Baby. Right. So let's just say that. That's it. It's over with.
Hold on, one more time.
You don't bring your girl around cats like Prince, man.
Baby. Yeah. One more time. Yeah, a little Jerry curl.
Just a little bit of simp in it, like. I need you to see things my way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, you say he sounded a little nervous.
Yeah, he wasn't. You know, Prince come out and just, you know, Prince come out and just, baby.
Prince out there.
It's no,
yeah. He
did. Come up to you on some high heels on, crazy looking jacket, baby.
Yeah, so he just hit you with it, baby. That's it.
You know what I mean? You might have had.
And then, you know, that Rolls Royce, he's like, I need you to see things my way.
Yeah, because I think he's trying to gas her up to go out there.
But he's not all the way, he's not still not, you know what I'm saying? He there, but he not like.
You say he like waiting on you.
Waiting on you. Oh, can't see things my way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Wasting my time.
But you say, spending my
Spending my time. Prince just, baby.
Talking on the radio.
And that's it. Like, it ain't no more.
So I said, play, he said, play Royce Royce, I'm going down. That's real
super
G.
simple.
That's
going
real
down
G.
where you going down to.
Yeah. A lot. Mary J did that over. Those are the most OG joints. Rolls Royce.
I'm going to tell you the difference.
Yeah.
Adore, Princeton already hit it already. Rolls Royce.
Let's get the lyrics up. Let's get the lyrics to Adore.
He's trying to get her to
pull up the lyrics.
He's still trying to get there. Princeton on Adore, he done already.
Yeah,
he's already there.
Could you pull up Adore lyrics by Prince? Let's read them a little bit. See if did he really hit? And then Royce Royce was a little shaky. Then what you afraid of?
I need you to see things my way.
Yeah, what you afraid of?
Look at Prince though. Look at that.
That's not Prince. That's not Prince.
That guy.
Oh. Okay. Go ahead. Off the top. Until
don't look like Mike. Look like
until the end of time. I'll be there for you. So he said until the end of time he'll be there for you. I feel that look, I'm gonna tell you the line though. It says
he said, struck me blind, your beauty I still see. See, he already
he already
I still see it. Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Sound like a step.
Nah, he been already just giving her a props.
He truly adores her. Yeah. He said, if God one day struck me blind, your beauty I'll still see.
That's cool.
He's serenading her.
You gotta know how the girl feels.
Yeah.
You gotta know how she feels about how she.
Yeah.
I don't know. Prince probably gonna.
He said, love is too weak to define. Just what you mean to me.
Yeah.
Said, from the first moment I saw you, pull it up a little bit.
Yep. He'd already passed it. He done already passed. You know what I'm saying?
This gangster.
She a princess.
He done found a star. She a star.
She a princess.
Yeah,
she a star.
All right, so let's go to Royce Royce.
Yeah, it's Prince.
It's called
Prince Lick. Oh, okay.
What is it called? We got Miles Born in the building.
Yo, peace to God, man. Let me just say on behalf of the Gemini Coalition, Prince was lying, okay? And
what he say?
Benji Brown was telling the
Prince
truth.
was lying.
Prince was lying.
That was Gabe.
Prince wasn't lying.
I thought that's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe he's trying to gas up.
No, I don't think he was lying.
That was a goodbye letter.
Found a star.
I'm gonna be here for a long time.
Nah, I don't think Prince was lying.
Why would he ask him, what are you afraid of? That was a suspect.
I ain't even speaking to McCap yet.
What you talking about, Rolls Royce?
No. When Prince said, what are you afraid of? That was
he lied.
The part.
What part was that? What part of the song was that? What he said?
He said, what are you afraid of?
That's Gemini translation. That's you about to go. You about to be. You about to get voted off the island. That's your walking paper. We're not staying nowhere for a long time. Let me tell you that. It don't work like that.
Okay, let's go to the Pimp song. What was it, Royce Royce?
Yeah, the Rolls Royce joint was made for that movie. So it was literally him showing like the plight of the guy that played the Fly.
Wasting my time.
So it was literally
talking
that was
to
the
them
only
black and blue
palatable thing out of the movie. Like the movie was all of the game. Like you seen the confused guy who thought I want to be out there with the men. The little white dude. Like his father owned it. He trying to be a worker instead of trying to be the boss.
Right.
You had the militant guy that they exposed that they used later on as all of the tropes to diss everybody that was militant later on. Right. Who Bill Duke's character. Then you had the hustling preacher, Richard Pryor, came over there to be himself with the Pointer Sisters.
Yeah.
Showing him, okay, who really had control. It don't matter if you're telling the truth.
Right.
If I come up with the Cadillac and the women, I'm taking the poor people money, and he left. He took everybody's money out there, even the guy who shined his shoes. You see what I'm saying? So
that is true.
It was the intersex drama situation that was going to push with that, intersex situation with Antonio Vargas' character. You see what I'm saying? They put all of that stuff right there, right? And then they had a dope ass cameo with George Carlin. You put that all together, you got the world as it is in a movie that was so impactful that they remade it with Snoop and Dr. Dre and everybody else. They came out with the wash, from the car wash to the wash.
Wow. Yo.
And they put all of the personalities back in there. But the only thing that was authentic, it was two things that was authentic. The big dude left with the other girl that was out there in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else said, you in the street, that's real life, right? He saved her. Like he left with her at the end of the day, right? She was out there getting the stroll. But the thing that was most genuine was that song that was connected to those two. That the lady, she working as a waitress. This dude working at the car wash, he don't get the time of the day. She making less than this dude at the car wash, right? And she's still trying to play him to the left. And at the end, after he won them concert tickets, he was like, nah, I'm about to go in there and go get my woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so forget all of that. Like, he had to be persistent and he had to stand on the square and walk up in there. She was like, oh, all right. And that was the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you want something, you have to go after it with all your might. You can't be half-stepping. Ain't no half-stepping, right? Big Daddy Kane. No half-stepping. So that was the real jewel when the movie was over. But that was like a ballad to go along with describing.
That's like persistence overcomes resistance.
Word up.
Nah, yo, you killed it. Because I forgot the reason why the lyrics are so dope. You know what you said?
But Prince was lying. Prince represent all of us. You understand? Like, we'll sing our way into some shit and then be like, damn, what we doing here after that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They call it post-ejaculation clarity. Like, I ain't even really like you. Like, what am I doing?
But I think Prince liked her, though. When he was singing about, I adore you. Because he found something that was good. You know what I'm saying?
He might have been talking about music. He might have been talking about music. He might have been talking about his passions in life. He wasn't talking about a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He got all of the women in the world. There was no way in the world he could be talking about one woman.
This coming from a Gemini now. Prince is a Gemini. So the Gemini,
They kept want to argue with me, man. I don't know what happened.
Nah, because I'm telling you, when I listen to that song, that's what I'm like, yeah.
You listening to it like you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
You're
absolutely right.
If you think about even a May Gemini, salute to Solo here, June.
You gotta remember I'm a Scorpio, so I look at it like,
yeah.
Scorpio,
so you would like if you were singing to somebody, you passionate. For you to come out of your comfort zone and confess your love, you really mean it. You understand what I'm saying? Otherwise, it's gonna be some soul slinging and flower fingers. You a gangster. You understand what I'm saying? So you ain't trying to hear all that.
Right.
So the ability for him to be able to set this stage, it was like he was singing to every woman in the world. Every woman in the world, not one woman. Every woman in the world. But the artist in him is like, okay, it's a double, triple entendre. The women take it like this, but I'm talking about my passion. I'm talking about the things that I care about, the things that mean something to me, not how he feel, what he think. So he's talking to music. You see what I'm saying? He's a musician. He's an artist. Like he's a producer. He's all of these things. So in that space, making it, being successful, having ownership, all of the things that he stood on, he never stood on nothing about no woman, all about your business. So his motivation in pushing artists to own what they adore. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a different thing. Like on the surface, it might sound like it's a woman. Like D'Angelo said, brown sugar is whatever you wanted it to be. He wasn't talking about this woman or that or whatever. He said he could have been talking about a blunt. He could have been talking about anything.
I thought that was dope at first.
So it's a good concept just based off of the artistry. So knowing how the artist moves and thinks is something.
Right.
So I think that was something dope. Yeah, I think it was a flyer song because the impact was something very different. Between the two songs, like the men who were singing to women out there in the street, right?
Teddy P.
They rolling with Kenji Brown.
Yeah.
The ones who was trying to build a life with somebody on some Romeo type of situation, they're rolling with Friends. Because he's explaining like a bond, a covenant. Who was he with long term? Nobody. Music, right? When he checked out, it's still music that the world never heard. 13, 14, 15 albums, all kinds of albums in a vault that they was trying to get to. So that was his devotion. He was a devotee of the art. Like that was his love space. You know what I mean? So that's why he was walking around talking about he was androgynous and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I salute to Stu. Stu said that kind of dude would walk away with your chick, man. You understand? Like, don't get it twisted.
It is a dark side to it. Yeah, it is.
No matter what it is.
And you know, Prince is known for taking cats' chicks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that, man. I don't know where you hear that one at.
So what if that was the real divide between him and Mike? What if that was the real competition?
Well, I don't know. See, that's a good one.
That he took Mike Peace.
I don't know if he could take Mike because Mike had that voice too. Mike, you
ain't dealing with lady in real life. Oh,
yeah, you see, it's like a weird thing with Prince, man.
Lady in My Life is a fire song. You gotta give that.
No.
Forever.
So was Mike talking about a lady or was he talking about his business also? Because those was two artists that was out there.
I don't know. I never want to think.
Mojito tripping,
I
man.
never want to think that.
He ready. Yeah, he wild. He wild. He on that nip. He on that nip too. Yeah, he's correct. He on that nip. He'll hit that nip real hard. Hey, D, how much nip you gave him?
They go over here growling and shit, yo.
He's on danger mode. Yeah, he got too much nip.
About to hit him with the car. Oh, he gone. Shit.
Shit. Wow.
Damn.
I think you gave him too much nip.
Yeah, man. You gave him something, yo. This nigga's.
Yo, go.
I felt the energy, yo. It was like danger mode.
Yeah.
Little Da Vinci, aka Da Vinci Code.
Yo, peace. What it do?
Understand what I'm saying? By the time that new album out, hopefully you embrace your new name. Your new name is Da Vinci Code. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word.
You are Da Vinci Code, man. You ain't a little Da Vinci. You know what I'm saying? You retired. That joint.
You ain't little no
the greatest
more.
animator in the universe. You know what I'm saying? My brother Dave Flores, man, legend. And my brother, whether he want to argue with me or not, you understand what I'm saying? I'm 11 toes down. I got an extra toe for you.
What's that?
Great.
Yeah, you know I got my opinion, Lord. You know I always, Scorpios, man, we always look at everything with passion. So you like, I'm like, nah, I can see that. You know, life just based on experience. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, gravitate towards what their experience is.
Like based on this, that's like,
you know what I'm saying?
So we got the Leos, we got the Scorpios, we got the Gemini, we got the Piscean, okay?
Yeah. That's his born day,
yeah, physical. Yeah, him, Harriet Tubman.
Wow. You hey, do you know who Harriet Tubman is?
Great company, man.
Okay. We gotta put you on. That.
Kiki Wyatt.
That's a good birthday to share up. Yeah.
Yeah, good birthday. Real good.
Yeah, you got the same born day as Jasmine Guy, yo. He a legend.
Wow. Jasmine Guy. You know who Jasmine Guy is, AD? He be in his whole own world. See, he's a tech guy. When you're a tech guy, the AD is in another. He's in the Matrix. So he knows who Elon Musk and their birthdays. He knows all their birthdays. Yeah, he knows. Tesla.
AD the architect, man. They're sitting in that office looking at all them screens.
I'm actually in the outside the Matrix in the loading zone. That's why it's all white.
Flat earthers get busy.
You know what I'm saying? Remember when Morpheus gave him that?
Oh no, Lord! Hey, tell them what the new science is, Lord. Tell them what the new science is. It's not flat earthers. It's flat what?
Flat sun. Hell yeah!
Because if the Earth is flat, that means that the sun.
Oh.
It's a this too, right?
See how AD has to correct you because somehow he has his maybe he has a pamphlet or something like that. He goes.
I mean, you know what? It's not too far fetched because the sun is also a portal, and when we think of a portal, we think of a disc. So it's not too off. It is round, but it's also
portal.
Yeah. Don't forget the
portal
sun.
where? Portal where?
Don't forget the sun is Jesus, because he is the light of the world, right?
Right. So you literally see.
So when you die, you go through the sun. You're supposed to. When you're enlightened, you die, you go through the sun. So that's
back to the source.
Right. So remember, he says no one goes through the Father except through.
Yeah, metaphorically, you can see that.
That's what Jesus said. No one goes to the Father except.
Remain at the top like the
sun. So to go through God, you're gonna go through the sun.
He said competition is none.
If you want to reincarnate, you're gonna bounce back off the moon.
You're gonna what?
Come back from the moon. So those who reincarnate come through the moon. Those who elevate go through the sun.
All right.
So a lot of us have been here before. That's reincarnation, y'all. That's
show us that map. You ever saw that map?
Yeah.
I want to say this. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that. You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
But you know that sounds fantastic.
But some people might not agree with that.
That sounds straight out of the Marvel Cinematic. That's what it sounds like.
Did he make it up?
You know, I don't know if he made it up, but here's my thing.
The Bible does sound
happy
like
birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
You know,
it's gonna be friendly fires though.
I just want to ask. You guys still don't get it. After the Lord Jamar Shabacle with Professor Dave.
What are you talking about, Flat Earth?
Yeah. Did you watch that? Lord Jamar versus Professor Dave.
Yeah. Well,
you don't think that? Did you watch that, bro?
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't respond the way he should have. You have to understand this Professor Dave guy.
What's wrong with Professor Dave?
So that's what he does. Like, he has a whole channel dedicated bouncing back off of flat earthers. Even if they prove him wrong, his whole business is to reflect it as scientifically as possible to be the devil's advocate.
Yeah, but see,
it's very smart.
Devil's advocate, right?
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I'm going to have to use with Professor Dave.
As a
and I should have used this on you.
Very smart.
Why don't things fall?
Turn around. Tell him.
Why don't things fall up? Things can fall down. Why don't they fall up?
Because of buoyancy.
No. Density means this. Something that's dense, that means that everything is collided together. That's why you say it's dense.
Yeah, it's going to fall.
So again, why don't things fall up? If there's no such thing as gravity, why don't things just float?
Because of buoyancy.
No.
If it's denser than the air around it, it's going to go down. If it's like a balloon, it'll float to the top, like in the ocean. But if it's a stone, stone's going to go down through the water. See, we're all in water right now.
The reason why.
All of this is water. Hydrogen, H2O. Go ahead.
AD, you said we underwater?
Technically, we're underwater. But the particles are so small, there's water all around.
So I heard that before.
But we are breathing in. We're breathing in water because we are. Yes, that's true.
We're swimming through
I talked to Little Da Vinci about that before.
What do you mean by we swimming in the water? What do you mean?
We swimming right now.
In the molecules of oxygen.
Yes.
There's
water in the air right now. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. But when you say we're swimming through, what do you mean?
But if you go into the water where it's denser, you're gonna go down to the bottom. The ocean. If you go to the ocean,
that's true though.
No. Things. Things float in the ocean though. AD.
Yeah.
And this is one of the reasons why they put astronauts in underwater so they can have their feeling of zero gravity because there's no gravity.
And so they can film it to make you think they're in space. 100%.
And why should we?
Because it's cheaper.
That makes a lot of sense though. I'm gonna tell you why it makes a lot of sense, because when you say that we're swimming in water and you really just look at our atmosphere and how you can take the atmosphere that we're in right now and turn it into water through combining heat and cold together, which is going to make the molecules combine and produce water.
Yeah, but it's not water though.
It's just the separation.
H2O?
Yeah, but we're still floating in the molecule. Yeah. No, this is what AD should have said. We're floating in the molecules of water.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. But it's not a liquefied.
Right.
What's in a different stage? Like steam is still considered water.
Right.
So we're in a higher level of esteem.
All right, check this out.
Because of the temperature.
Been stuck in space for
that's why we gotta get Professor Dave.
Are you agreeing with
Well, when he say density, I don't agree with that.
Right.
But when he says that we're living in water, I do agree with that.
Right.
Water molecules on it. So check this out.
Okay.
But I still think
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I still think there's an electromagnetic force that's pulling us to the
Check
ground.
this out. They had Santa hats on the space station.
buzzing with questions. First of all, if you didn't know, there are two astronauts that have been stuck in space for a very long time. They go by the names Sunita Williams and Barry Wilmore, and in June they went on a space trip that was only supposed to last 8 days, but they haven't came back, and they're not due back till March. Now the question circulating around.
You going so fast? There's people that Barry and what?
People that are stuck in space. Supposedly, there's two people on the space station that are stuck up there.
Wait, what?
But they got caught with Santa hats.
Santa hats.
They were supposed to come back.
What do you?
What?
Explain to us. Yeah. Because explain to us what you're showing us right now.
So there's two people that are supposedly stuck
right now.
Right now.
Where's the space station at?
Supposedly, it's supposed to be orbiting Earth. But we know
you heard about that because
we know it's
you
BS.
need to show me this because, like, if there was a shootout right in the street, you would hear it on the news or something like that. But maybe this is too underground that we don't get it.
Right. It's just that's what they're claiming.
Two people are stuck on space.
Yeah.
We stuck on Earth.
But they got Santa hats on. How you stuck in space, but you had your Santa hats? Like, you weren't supposed to be out there. That's it.
Did those Santa hats come from? Because there's no way you packed Santa hats in June for an 8-day trip. And that's where all the conspiracies started. Turns out SpaceX is sending them care packages and they're getting holiday meals, clothes, and all that good stuff. And then a common question arises. If SpaceX is able to transfer stuff to them back and forth from Earth, why can't they just tag along and come back with them? I'm no space expert, but I too, just like everyone else, have a lot of questions about this situation. The astronauts that have been stuck in space
I'm gonna
for
tell you
months
something too,
just
Lord.
dropped pictures in Santa hats.
I've been wondering why every time Elon Musk
this question.
This right
First
here
of all,
now.
if you didn't know, there are two astronauts
I understand
that have
what
been
he's
stuck
saying though
in
when he's
space
saying that,
for
you know,
a very
hold
long
on,
time.
pause that
They
picture
go
right
by the
there.
names Sunita Williams and Barry Wilmore, and
Yeah, I
in
understand
June
that
they
part.
went on a space trip that was only supposed to last 8 days.
Okay, what's going on right now? Why is our hair like that?
Trying to pretend that they're in space, like they're
Oh, they're
anti-gravity.
not in space. Oh, okay.
It's all green screen.
Oh, okay.
So NASA's been fooling everybody.
So AD, when you say we're in water, are you talking about like the Higgs field?
No, just like there's water molecules in the air.
Not the Higgs field.
Not something like that. No.
What's the Higgs field?
The Higgs field is this field that scientists are saying that we exist in that we can't see, just like fish are in water, but they were born there. They don't know that they're not, it's fluid.
Oh, the scientists are saying
Right,
this.
scientists are saying that we're in this Higgs field because they recently found the Higgs boson recently, showing proof of the Higgs field.
That's fine.
We're supposedly in this time and space field that exists, like water.
Right.
But we don't really necessarily know we're in it. But it's like a liquid, basically, same kind of concept.
Okay. All right,
I've
AD,
heard
that's
about
chill.
this, AD. I've definitely done some research on that concept.
You got me with the water. I heard that
water
before.
All right, check this out.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. I think that.
That's all I'm saying. Hell no.
I think that.
But you got ask him. AD.
I got
You got to ask him a question. Go ahead.
What is fire then?
Fire's a different element.
Fire's alive.
Yeah.
It can survive in water?
No, it can't. And it can't survive in space either, quote unquote. Because how do we have combustion in space?
Yeah, because there's no oxygen
There's no
molecules.
oxygen. So it wouldn't make sense to even have a spacecraft. Is he acting up again?
No, unless you. The only way you. can,
he's on one day. Like I don't know what you gave him, but
Use the
he's
spray can.
crazy.
Use the air can right.
Wild it out.
Right there, yeah. Just give him a good puff of air.
Yeah, spray him.
And see what happens.
Oh, you said spray him the wrong way.
The wrong way he came over.
Sprayed him the wrong way, man. She sprayed him right on over here. Oh man.
Shout out to everybody that's joined the podcast. Today is AD Solar return around the planet.
Yeah.
And he,
Check this out. You ready for this?
You're the flat plane.
You can see Venus through the moon. Watch.
Globeheads have another massive issue on their hands. This was captured the other night, the moon and Venus. The moon that is supposed to be this solid rock, but we can see Venus right in front of it. Now, for all the people that blindly follow all the Freemason science, Venus is supposedly 25 million miles away from the Earth and 3.5 times wider than the moon. And the moon is 235,000 kilometers away. But we can see Venus right in front of the moon. Now, the highest form of the slave mind is seeing something with your own eyes and still ignoring it because you've been programmed to believe a certain narrative. And most of you are the highest forms of the slave mind. Now, all the stars and the planets really look like this. They are frequencies of light within the firmament above. Here's what the stars really look like, and here is what NASA shows you, not a space agency. Now, it is much easier to deceive someone than to tell someone they have been deceived. But I want you to truly know that your whole life you have been deceived, and the truth to everything lies within. Peace and love.
All right.
Go ahead.
Now, when he shows you the molecule of, you know what I'm saying, the energy that's vibrating off of the planet, right?
Right.
That's when you're looking at it through a telescope and you seeing the energy that's pulsating off of the planet itself. I've seen that before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Looking at the stars and you can see the energies pulsating off it, and it seems like the star just keeps moving and moving, and there's just energy coming off of it. What NASA has done is they show you the still version of that. So it's like once they zoom in past the energy that you see through a telescope, now we're looking at what Saturn actually looks like, what Jupiter actually looks like, what Neptune actually looks like, as opposed to looking at it from, you know what I'm saying, the energy that's vibrating through space. You know what I'm saying? The molecule's still moving, because just like when you look at rock.
So why you saying why you say he's crazy?
Because what he's talking about is just basically two things. But he's saying that NASA's wrong, but it's like, how is NASA wrong for showing you the still version of what you're seeing? Because when you look through the telescope and you see a picture of, if you see Saturn, you can see the rings around Saturn.
Right.
When you see Jupiter, you can see the red eye on Jupiter.
Yeah.
Oh boy, did
hold on. Why are you playing it? Yeah, AD.
Yeah, you can still see the rings.
But if you look at it, if you look at it through the different kinds of telescopes, then you're going to see different kinds of energy. But NASA just giving you the still version of what you see.
Shouldn't you see the same thing on any telescope?
Yeah, if you actually look through a telescope and see it, then you'll actually see it. Like I've actually looked at, you know what I'm saying, and seen Saturn, seen Neptune, seen Venus, seen Mars. They all look like the same thing you see.
So why did you show us that, AD?
Because look, you can see Venus through the moon. Now,
so what's that saying?
I'm gonna show you something interesting too. If you look at the Muslim
so
flag,
born days.
You about to get locked up.
If you look at the Muslim flag,
it looks similar to that.
No, I've seen that image before too.
Yeah.
The crescent moon in the sky. I've actually seen that in the sky. That happens like once a month, where you see the crescent moon and the star right here. Like that actually happens. It's not the star looking through the moon.
I want to also say,
Venus through the moon.
I want to say this though. That's very symbolic in a lot of ways. And I'm gonna say this as a Muslim. A lot of Muslims might get mad with what I'm about to say, and Priest would agree with me on this. But you cannot fit a star in the front. I mean, you can't fit the moon in front of a star. That's an illusion when you see a star in the crescent, because the moon doesn't move. You know what I'm saying? And the sun, well, the sun, the moon does kind of move. It moves, but not. You know what I mean? And also, the moon is non-luminous. It's all of its light from the sun. This is a scientific fact. I don't gotta say nothing. I don't want to argue. You can look this up, right? But that's an illusion. The star, the crescent, is something that the Prophet Muhammad seen on the night of Laylatul Qadr, and he looked up and he seen the illusion of the star in the crescent. Because in reality, scientifically, the moon don't move, and the sun, it stays there. So when we look at the stars, when we look at the stars a certain night, sometimes, you know, you pull out your telescope. You guys don't like telescopes.
You do.
You know, well, you do?
Yeah,
you do have a telescope. AD has a telescope.
Yeah.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, you want to do that? You don't look through it. You don't look through it. You don't look
I already
through.
saw it.
Well, I don't know what
He
you
just showed
looking
you what
at.
stars look.
No.
Yeah, when he showed that picture of the star,
Yeah.
and you can see all that energy coming off the star. That's exactly how it looks.
Yeah, we
through a
have
telescope.
images of stars.
But I've never seen that though before.
What?
What's the point? What's the point?
Well, first of all, hold on. We don't even know what he's showing. That guy's not a scientist. He's not. So he might have picked something. Look, y'all.
Why is AD on it?
No, we just hanging out.
It's like
we
this.
just hanging
It's
out,
one
Jay.
of those
We
things
hanging
where,
out.
like, isn't it interesting
we just
that there's a photo or a video?
no, it's not through the moon.
That's it.
It's not through the moon though. Y'all keep making.
That's
stuff
not the
up.
moon.
That's the moon. We don't know. Actually, where did he get that from? Where did he get that from, man? It looks like that's what I'm about to say. Thank you. Thank you, brother Men Kepara the Great. It looks like an eclipse. And I was about to say that, and I'm glad Men Kep said that. So, listen, AD, I don't know, man. These guys, I'm not saying
You
it's
got
you.
it from the same place as
I'm not saying it's
got it
you.
from.
I'm just saying these guys throw stuff up there. I got to get on my Professor Dave stuff. These guys throw stuff up there. You're a scientist,
It may not be a
man.
real picture.
It's probably a real picture, right? But it's probably like he don't understand understand astronomy and how it all works.
Okay.
The guy, not AD. I'm just saying, you guys are looking at this stuff. Look, Venus is true. Come on.
I really don't understand why he showed it.
It's interesting.
Back to that point.
We were on that conversation anyway.
Okay.
And it was
Real
like, look,
point.
if you right through the moon. Like
you can see right through the moon.
Right through the moon. Like it may not be
AD,
a rock.
what color is the sun, AD? You know the real color of the sun? What is the color of the sun?
Gold, white.
No, it's white. There you go. It's not yellow.
Okay.
Really, the sun is white. Look this up too.
Okay.
Because of multiple
According to who?
Spectrums of the sun break down.
According to who?
No, according to science, it breaks down as it comes through the atmosphere.
Where? What
There's
science?
multiple. You have that stratosphere.
Exactly. What science?
What science?
Yeah.
The science is the science of that we calculate and we know that it's right. When
They
we
don't
look
teach
at
that
the
in cosmogony though.
What?
Hey,
That the
you
sun
know,
is black.
scientists
Yeah, they
said you
do.
was 3/5 of a
Cosmogony
person.
teach that the
Rasul. Are
sun
you
is
3/5
black.
of a person?
Well, when you look at it through certain telescopes, it
Did
looks
you hear
black,
that?
but no, it's white.
And I'm gonna
Look
tell
it
you
up.
what they say.
Look it
They
up.
say
You
that
can look it up. Pull it up right now.
from the atmosphere
Listen
to the
what-
sun, everything
one
else is dark. So it's like when you see the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying?
You
You're
know-
looking at the particles of the sun catch fire onto the Earth's atmosphere, which is producing the light. But when you go in outer space, everything is dark. So it's like, how is there light on Earth, but when you go right in outer space, it's dark? And they say what it is, the sun is vibrating this energy, and once its particles or its radiation hits the
Earth's atmosphere,
it catches fire.
then
and
the
that's how we get
ultraviolet
light.
rays, there's different colors that break down as it goes through the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And it gives you the appearance of the sun being the color yellow, but also when you look at certain like especially here in California, when you look at the sunset, you see the different colors of the spectrum when it comes through the atmosphere.
Oh, you gotta hold
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So then you might be right, because when it's vibrating that energy, you know what I'm saying, it's pulsating at a triple high beam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If they was talking about veg, I forget what, I don't know at all, but they said the color of the plants through the rays or whatever. They said if you see it as green, everything that glows green. They said that if it was a different like
if we were somewhere else, it would be a different color.
It would be a different color. They said it would be purple.
Right.
The plants would.
Yeah. Yeah, they were saying like I watched
because of the energy because
sometimes
LSD you can see that. Some LSD. They turn all type of colors. You ain't got to do no.
You ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah, rainbow color rain.
Now you know.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense though, because it's like, you know what I'm saying. That's a lot of energy coming off of there. So, but when you going out of space, everything is dark. So they said that they had when they was first looking for the sun, when they hit space, they couldn't find it.
Right.
They have special telescopes in order to find it, because you don't see raw the same way in space that you see it on Earth. Yeah, that's wild.
So we well, AD, you yeah, because he did something. I just okay, because we gotta get back on course.
Yeah. We can move on from it now. It's already been shown. We can move on from it.
All right, well, okay, you know, all right.
And now we got the fake
What's
moon.
Debbie's birthday? You know what I'm saying?
All of this, according to somebody
You
that
always got
can
that.
make something up.
Now you know you got that expression, like
What'd you say?
that expression.
Osborne?
I said we went from the flat Earth to the flat sun. Now we got the fake moon, and then people going through great lengths to act like they're on the space station. Like people could just make stuff up, and we'll argue about it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I was like,
ain't no different than you see a skit, it's a skit, but that ain't gonna stop 1,000 people from arguing about it.
Right.
All I do is I'm good with everybody's right to say whatever they feel. That's what you feel, or that's what your research showed you, whatever it is. But don't act like that's it. Like that's the end all be all.
That's
what
why.
I mean. Like, come on,
that's what I'm saying now.
When I present something, it's like, this is interesting. What y'all think about that? And it's like a topic of conversation.
Hey, do you do that though?
Yeah.
You always say this is interesting. Let's check this out.
Experimenting on Americans here for almost 60 years. You understand? Like injecting people with stuff and then telling them they had bad blood. Like, are we relying on the same people who just experiment on you? Like, these people say, scientists said you 3/5 of a person. Scientists said you came from chimpanzees and apes. Like, are we going off of all of this? Like, this is really bugged out. Like, they're not regular people. Like, they not regular people who work at a job, and the people who pay them tell them what to say. Like, that's bugged out. So there's no difference between the scientists, this guy that y'all was talking about, Professor Dave, and him saying what he says, and Lord Jamal saying what he says. But you're going to pick a side. You're going to pick somebody, and that's who you're going to roll with. I roll with everybody's ability to be able to see what they say, and where we come from, you got to show them proof. Whatever it is, whatever you're talking about, you're going to show them proof. So they're going to go through whatever links that they got, and whatever research that they find to substantiate their point. They're not looking at the counter argument. They're not looking at whatever is there on the other side. You're just thinking about whatever your position is. So you're only looking at half of the perspective. I'm not taking the perspective of nobody that could look at a human and say this human is 3/5. I can't look at a research society that exists, for instance, for 100 years and say, we here to cure cancer. And 100 years later, you can tell me about all this other stuff, but you can't cure cancer? You can't cure diabetes? You know what I'm saying? Like what's real? Like, what's really happening? There's people really checking out of this planet from these ailments that people are like sitting back and ignoring and going to what's behind the ice wall, like really bugged out. Like, it's really bugging me out. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, we having sword fights about what's behind the ice wall, and people like preventable, curable things that are happening, and we relying on the same science that got 100 years, billions of dollars thrown their way for research, and they can't find that.
Hey man, let me tell you something, man.
They haven't cured anything.
Ain't no ice wall, man. Now I'm saying it, man. Ain't no daggone ice wall. I'm sorry, AD. Happy birthday, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Happy birthday,
point
brother.
and all that,
Ain't no
what I
ice
said
wall.
was, I'm
Ain't
good
no
with
wall.
people.
I ain't trying to defend
It's entitled for people to say whatever they want to say. You understand what I'm saying? But just remember what kind of mind
the
you're
ice
dealing
wall stuff sound bugged out. Like, like I'm saying, man, if that's
he said
almost
there's a whole city behind it.
It might
with,
be.
With tents.
Now maybe you got. They talk about Antarctica, right? They talk about the ancient continent in Antarctica that's under the ice, right? That's
What
another
about sickle
continent.
cell
I believe in
anemia?
the other continents that was on the planet Earth, right? I'm with you.
What about sickle cell anemia?
We deal with that.
Like,
we
what
know it
about
was
Alzheimer's
Pangea,
disease?
right? Men kept it
What about that?
raw,
You know what I mean? Like
Da Vinci Code, the Pangea. The continents was all connected. Now we know about it, right? But they don't talk about no ice wall though. The Pangea stuff don't have nothing to do with no ice wall.
My point wasn't about the ice wall. My point was about.
And there's another place with unicorns and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
The ice wall was an example of how far we gone away from. Like,
you know, the Bible
humanity.
talks about unicorns. I was talking.
I was just talking about people
about this at the house. They talk
people
about unicorns
and their
in the Bible.
ability to be able to say what they want to say. That's okay. That's fine.
Mythological
That's good.
creatures.
But we talking about reality.
I just threw that in.
You know what I mean?
All right,
Talking
man.
about reality.
Okay. Oh, Priest, you the Killah Priest. All right, sorry. Can't
You
say
know what a
nothing
man
about
said
that.
one time? He said, some of the smartest dummies can't read the language of Egyptian mummies, plant a flag on the moon, still no food for the starving tummies. You know what I'm saying? Can't like Knowledge Born said, you got to take that knowledge with a grain of salt.
Peace.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say like, okay, this, that, or whatever.
What if it was real though? What if it was really an ice wall?
If it was really an ice wall,
yeah, it was.
Yo, shout out.
It wouldn't even matter though.
What if let's keep it real.
It wouldn't matter.
Let's just screw. Maybe it really is ice. I mean, where's it at?
Yo, shout out to Crip Jesus. He just joined us right now.
Crip Jesus in the house.
Peace,
What's up, Crip Jesus?
Peace, family.
I was trying to thank you for that super chat, man. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, you already know, man. Happy Born Day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Black Illuminati in the
Hey, how you like this new setup, yo?
No, I'm feeling this, man. I gotta pull up, bro. I gotta sit on the couch. Is that the new spot you was telling me about?
New spot, man. I mean, it's the same place. I'm in the same place. I just had to rearrange the whole living room and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got the green.
Okay.
The green screen is permanently on the wall now. It looks better.
Okay, I thought it was a whole new. You got looking like a whole new vibration.
Nah, I looked around for other places around here that are nicer with nicer stoves and stuff like that. But they're the same size or smaller, and it's like $3,000 a month. And I'm like,
shout out to the priesthood.
Yo, what it do? What's up, man? Peace, man.
Bro, Rasul.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
I ain't got my Ramadan Mubarak.
Ramadan Kareem.
Peace to the king.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Peace.
Ramadan Kareem, brother. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I can hear you loud and clear, brother.
Yeah, the hand mics are pretty strong. I'm trying to make sure they balance with the other mics. But yeah, man, just rearranging.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Let's get it.
Yo, what you been working on? We got some new stuff we working. I'll be back on.
Yeah, man, I got a new project called I Am. But not I Am like the letter I. It's EY.
Turn his mic up.
Yeah. Feel me? You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I Am. I got a new project called I Am. EYEM. I Am. Feel me?
You just dropped the video too, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I gotta check it out.
So,
Yep.
Dropping that knowledge on there. People been hitting me up like, okay. Yeah, I've been holding in the cut. I told you I was gonna come with it this year. So, I'm just keeping my word.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Got Barcelona on there, so now I gotta shoot the video.
Like we better.
You know what I'm saying? Because AD requested that. You feel me? But yeah. So I've been,
in the lab.
Turn up the pot a little bit, yeah, for sure.
Yep, that's what's up.
Indeed.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's good to stay in the lab. Keep doing something, man. I'm in the same way, man. I got a whole new set of pieces that I'm coming out with. 9 pieces I'm coming out with right now.
Jewelry?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get when you talking about you be in the lab, I be doing the same thing. Well, that's the most important thing I learned. Man.
For me, it's a pressure because
keep creating.
I really just hit my first lap with the royal priesthood, so I really got something to prove with these ones this year.
Yeah.
Let them know, I had to get a new, I had to switch the producer and all.
Yeah, sure did.
I'm coming with it, bar up.
Yeah, me and Priest got some songs too, man. I gotta put out. We did some shit with Just Jay. We did some joints with Slipknot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we been in the lab, man. You know what I'm saying? That's been an honor, man, to just go do music with Priest and just that's Slipknot. Yeah, Slipknot the rock group. Yep.
Come back on there. Hey, let me ask y'all. Y'all seen come back on.
That's what it's about. Just keep creating.
Let me I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's what's up.
Shout out to Crip Jesus.
Hey, you see how I got these?
All praises blue.
You see how I got these advertisements right above us right here? This is what we're gonna be updating and stuff like that. So like people can do more sponsorships if they want to get their ad up there. If you got an album coming out, you know what I mean? You can contact us about getting a banner that pops up right here promoting whatever you got going on. It could be your project, it could be your business.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Fine.
And do it now while prices are still low.
While prices are still low, yeah, because AD is advancing.
Yeah. Well, the show is advancing.
That's
true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real though. AD is advancing.
Yeah, AD is advancing. You're evolving as we speak.
As we speak, yo, AD is advancing.
I'm just trying to keep up with Priest. Priest is moving fast.
Yeah, for real. I told Priest that this morning, yo. I was like, yo. He was like, man, I'm in the zone. I was like, yeah, I see. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pressing it out, man. That's the most important thing, yo.
I'm outside.
Yeah, he outside with it.
Catch me outside.
Yeah. Rapping like the Rent dude.
Good looking.
Still rapping like the Rent dude.
Yo,
come on now,
man. We're gonna go through that. Have you been to the last bookstore?
Yes, sir.
The other one. The other one.
It's another one.
It ain't the last.
I've been to the one downtown.
Yeah.
Right.
There's another one. I'm like, whoa. Man, they just had been open for like 2 months.
What?
So, it's a new one.
Called Mustard Seed.
Mustard Seed Library.
Yeah. Indeed. We gotta go through that. Let's hit it one more time. Yeah. Mustard Seed, we got the great, huh?
That that's the cool thing about it, man, because when you got that kind of faith, man, you really just keep that kind of energy of faith, man. You can build mountains with that energy. Huh?
Like, that's why it's written. Like, if you had the faith of a mustard seed. If you had the faith.
If.
Some folks don't even have that.
Facts.
They doubt that. They doubt that which they have in their hand. Something that's smaller than, your fingertips going together.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think that's majority of the energy, man, that the world pushes out now is that, you know what I'm saying, human beings can only gravitate to this form. But when you go back and you look at like the ancient kung fu movies, the ancient, karate movies, you can see that the ability of humans is infinite.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I think they're always trying to press that energy out to us. That's why I love that movie, They Live. Because They Live shows you that it's an energy that they press out there to you to try to dampen your energy. Make you, you know what I'm saying, lower your light.
Mm-hmm. So we never really
see our potential. Like, it's only a few that reach that higher form where you can see it. You look at a person and be like, oh yeah, they vibrating on a whole nother level. Mm-hmm. So they pressing out the energy, and the energy is just vibrating wherever they go. Yeah. It's a queen I know.
Thing we was talking about yesterday, Priest. You know what I'm saying? In that realm. From They Live to Undercover Brother to They Clone Tyrone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And, still didn't see that yet.
No? Oh yeah, you gotta see that. Look.
And Tyrone is a common name.
Well, if you think Undercover Brother, you seen all that. You know what I'm saying? Like you study, so it ain't
something burning.
Y'all
cooking something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna throw another movie in there too, the Django.
Yeah.
We gotta go back to that. Yeah. That's all Django. Science.
They did that Undercover Brother thing. They did, Black Mirror. You know what I'm saying? They did Yakub and his Forgotten Technology. They did the Island of Dr. Moreau. Like, if you go back to that, you've seen it all. You've seen the Planet of the Apes, the original joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're really not coming out with nothing new. They just making sure that they continue the program for every generation. So if you saw the Twilight Zone, then you saw the Truman Show, you seen the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, so they told you from back then, like, this was a quote-unquote simulation. But they're telling it from their grafted space. Yeah. They're not telling it from your space. So what's in your mind in regards to your story and how you truly see the world? You know what I'm saying? So if they can do that with their grafted brain cells, what can you do with yours? You know what I mean? Like, so that's the part that you was adding on about God, about suppressing that. You see what I'm saying? Like, in order to make double, what's the first thing one must do? Graft from the original. See what I'm saying? Graft from the original. So that's the process. So when you seen they close Tyrone, that was the thing that they was explaining. They showed you Yakub. You understand what I'm saying? So all of these things that they tell you, like all these is fairy tales and all that,
Right in the laboratory.
They pop up. Right? They'll pop up right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that forgotten technology is what to steal,
prevalent,
tell, lie, steal, kill. You understand what I'm saying? And learn how to master the original man.
Right.
So whether Yakub was a man or man himself, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how it is, we can show and prove that in no limited time.
Yeah, but that's what it's all about. It's about suppressing the original man. Yeah, as long as you keep suppressing him and getting him, they want to shape and mold us into whatever image. That's why y'all seen that movie Civil War, the new one.
Yeah.
Where they show the black man as the red, white, and blue Falcon.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I seen that.
Yeah, him against Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford, 900 years old. Like he not even Indiana Jones no more. He Incredible Hulk. Like they flipped the script on it.
Flipped the whole script.
They made him the Red Hawk too. So, yeah, I mean they play up they movies. You know, their movies. What they looking to put into the future in front of your face. Cinematically. I want to back up and let the guy add on because he did a whole build on Yakub. You understand what I'm saying? And on his channel, y'all go check out that add-on. That add-on was
Yakub, man. Like when you study, you know what I'm saying, Yakub and the big head scientists and just understand the science of, you know what I'm saying, genetics. Then you go watch the movie They Live. You can see how he uses. That's why I really want to do a deep build on They Live, because a lot of people don't really see how, you know what I'm saying, the signs and symbols around them shape and mold their reality. And when they really understand, like, it's a reason why when you go to Leimert Park, all those signs up there around there in the communities, they all pressing out an image to our people, you know what I'm saying, subliminally, that we don't really catch upon. You know what I'm saying? They be having those hieroglyphs up there, you know what I'm saying, showing us all different kind of devilishment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it be right there. They do it the same way that we did it when we had the glyphs up. They just put it in the same proximity, the same height, everything, so that the masses of our people can see that. And then they project the image through the fiber optics.
Made in the image and after the likeness.
Yeah.
That's important. Made in the image and after the likeness. But that's not original. It's showing you know, a grafting process. But, you know,
hey, is it
go
too cold in here?
I mean, one of the Wednesdays you can come to the wind down, man. If we get it on They Live and, you know, they clone Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? We could do the comparative analysis.
Yeah, because that's
we show from then till now. You know what I'm saying? We show till now.
Yeah, because, you know, it's so deep, man, that when you really understand that science, man, how they press it out the way they press it out, it's like, yo, you mean to tell me this is how they doing it? Because, you know, it depends on how your vision of the world is. When you still looking at it through, you know what I'm saying, the God lenses through your eyes, then you like, okay, I see Yakub's work on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? So being that you see his work on a day-to-day basis, you like, man, I got to vibrate past that. That's when the self-reflection come in, and then, you know what I'm saying, you announce it to the world who you moving past, you know what I'm saying, the social engineering. You see the social engineering, and then you gravitate right past it. That's the cold science that, you know, they don't really want us to tap into. Because I'll tell everybody, man, we could change this whole society just by changing our own images tomorrow. I know, Crip Jesus, I know you agree with that. We change the whole image of society just by changing our image tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's the whole point of them spending endless amounts of money on having control of art. Other control of the music.
Crip Jesus, we're getting a crackle from your microphone.
You still getting it right now?
Yeah. Every time you talk into it, there's a crackle.
Damn. For real?
Yeah, check the wire.
We can hear him. No, I can hear him.
Or leave and come back because it was good earlier.
Yeah, it was.
What about now?
It's still there.
Say something. It's
Yeah,
there.
yo.
Yeah, it's crackling.
Okay.
Is that a USB mic?
Yeah. What about now? Is it crackling?
Say something.
Is it
Yeah.
crackling now?
We're still getting that crackle.
You say you're still getting the crackle?
Yeah. It's there. Normally I would try to like just ignore it, but that's a loud crackle.
I'm gonna leave and come back. Hold on.
You said it's a USB mic, right?
Yeah, it's the connection. Let me leave and come back.
Okay, cool. You all good?
Yeah, that was wild. I seen somebody in the chat.
Oh, you want to go to a spot?
Equilibrium. We did a whole breakdown on Equilibrium. Ka Zodiac and on his channel, Astrology. We did a whole breakdown. He did a whole breakdown cinematic movie video.
What is it
about the joint? Yeah, when they show these joints like Inception, you go back to any of those joints where they doing these training simulations. Like we don't have to look in the movies. We can look in our reality for a lot of these training simulations that's happening. They did it for a couple of years.
Yeah, now this boy, man, we about to dip out my knowledge. Yeah, we about to go.
Shouldn't we close out the show?
Yeah.
I still got
we're gonna close out the show.
Oh, you said the song promotions.
Yeah, let's do song. Yeah. We're gonna take AD out.
Yeah, we'll take. Yeah.
Maybe.
Just tell them next week.
Celebrating. Yeah, we're gonna take. We about to take AD out. We got something special for him tonight, y'all. And so we about to close the show. We're gonna listen to the music. We got the music coming up real quick, and then we up out of here.
All right.
So should we do the music tomorrow? I mean, next time.
I mean,
it's your born day. It's your
born day, man.
Yeah,
we take the night off, AD.
It's whatever y'all want to do. You know what I mean? I could do the song promotions. Whatever's good, whatever's you want to do.
I mean,
you got something planned or something?
Let's do the song promotion.
Okay, yeah.
Please. How many songs we got?
Let me check.
Skip to the graphic now.
Yeah, we gotta talk about next week too, y'all, because my schedule changed again. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
For the good of them.
I mean, we'll have to talk about it for next week. So, because like next Sunday, I'm gonna do a little something. So we'll talk about it off air.
I got somebody Sunday that's crazy. So
I'm not gonna be here Sunday.
All right. We gotta switch up the time.
Yeah. We'll talk about that. I got a new schedule.
We gotta switch up the guests.
Okay, so let me check how many we got today.
Much success. Pimp Jesus in the building.
Amen.
Yo, so I got three submissions and a God finale.
Let's get to the okay. Let's get to the God. We want to say God finale. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, let's go to the God finale.
Well, we got.
Let's do the three.
Let's do the three. Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Song promotions. You send in your music, we play it live on the show for Killah Priest and the world to hear.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna do this right. Sounds are good? Oh, his mic. Yeah, that's way better. All right. So it's we've got the online form is $25 for a minute and a half, 50 for 3 minutes, and then 75 for 4.5. Let's see. Our first submission today is by Reborn the Rebizzle with a song called "Take Heed." It's from Danbury, Connecticut. Let's go. Shit. I'm gonna take it from the top.
Good.
Remind me of Havoc and Prodigy from All Dig, you know what I'm saying? Word it up, yo. We be ripping them, the God we lifting them, the wisdom got a gift in them, representing him. Eternal Father makes you wanna holler. Some chasing after dollars, but rather Lord you need to follow. So make up your mind, stop wasting time before your life is on. So come to him because he's so kind. He be the infinite, the magnificent, commandment giver. So be obedient to the writer of the Bible, the one who says in hollows. Why gotta say why, yo? The guys with brothers try to knock it, they try to block it, they couldn't stop it. And if they had a pair of go-go got the shoes with wheels and rockets. Too high, you can try to touch the sky, but you couldn't do it either. I can't believe you can fly, but you're falling too short. In my God's court, so if you were thinking that, you know it's a wrong thought. You know you're fall short of the habit. I speak the truth because it's a habit. You gotta grab it. Bible scriptures, I'll be strapping. Plus I'll be gospel trying to pack it for all your demons rapping. So I'll be true blasting, speaking that nonsense, no common sense. Well, last time we speak, uplift the courage of words with eloquence. Have you cast them through the things y'all be talking about? So like the rock, y'all should know you're rolling. Shut your mouth. He's what I'm saying. Oh my God, it's not playing. I Lord keep on delaying. When the enemy keeps you slain, you know your number could be next. Need to take it to the chest with all due respect. So put yourself to check. Just take heed to what I'm saying. Oh my God, it's not playing. I Lord keep on delaying. When the enemy keeps you slain, you know your number could be next. Need to take it to the chest with all due respect. So put yourself to check. We be the Christ follower, the praise hollower, the word of God swallower, the life sparker. Coming through cracker homers like the boss bomber. Bringing drama, when we throwing the godly armor. Protect us from the enemy's corner. Give it glory to Shekinah. Lyrics be fed at the yes or aura. Who I believe the reporter. Will we be the Christ supporter? So now I order you to throw a Christ like the food exporters. We be the sin renouncer, the Christ announcer, the Holy Spirit bouncers. Students with the fat B sounders. I be the 44-year mater. Come my God is the maker. Christ is the savior. Show me mad love with his undeserved favor. The anti-smoker. Used to be the choker. But now I eat the bread of life like a loafer. The God man got the master plan. Bust the demons out like Van Damme. Then be a Holy Ghost like Sam. So where do you stand? With the son of man or the one who's eternally damned? Cast war for Pakistan to Afghanistan. But you could be protected under the righteous right hand. So here's your chance to blow it away for something trivial. Because the wrath of God is very scary, yo. For all your blood spilling like spilling a bowl of cereal. This is exclusive, it's very serious. Protect the Christ will make it furious. When it comes back, cats will be delirious.
All right, that was Reborn, the Rebizzle from Danbury, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
With a song called Take Heed, produced and composed and arranged by DJ Rebizzle for the Rebeats Productions. Mixed and mastered by Jermaine Robinson Herbert for Zealous Production.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Reborn going in, man.
Yeah, killed that. Fire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think? Oh, hold on a second. Why didn't... There we go. Bam. Dope, right?
Yeah. Brother on fire for the Lord, man. Can't never go wrong with that.
I can't. Yeah. I mean, that was like Brooklyn Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. So shout out.
That was cool.
You like it? Let me make sure your microphone is
I
up.
feel you. It's just cool. It's all right. Cool. Respect.
How did you come through? Hold on.
For me?
Yeah, kept in the whip.
Check one,
He's
check
in the whip right now.
check one, check one.
He in the space whip.
Yeah.
Cool, though.
Respect.
I mean, Cat, where your spot at for people who want to come to your spot, man? While we get the next song.
On the north side of Long Beach, on South Street. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? If you, yeah, it's a healing center. You know what I'm saying? It's it's a comedic spiritual place where you can, you know, heal thyself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the things, you know what I'm saying, when I thought about Kemet, you know what I'm saying, Kemet was an advancement of humans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it's so many temples and stuff there that could vibrate the energy of humans to a different level. So that's why it has such a high vibration, because it lasted so long. I don't think people really understand that Kemet was built like a microchip. You know what I'm saying? The same circuit board that you see a microchip, Kemet was the same way. Energy that's transforming through temples, that's transforming through pyramids, that's transforming through sunbeams, that's transforming through sunlight. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the energy of the glyphs that's pulsating off of the stone. You know, the amount of energy that it gave the humans that was there. You know, so we want to try to recreate that energy so that you can heal thyself. Because you know what I'm saying, Solo Jim's been there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know.
It's fire.
Yeah.
It's fire. It was dope. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta have you on the Queens. Come on, man, and talk about the journey. Like before.
Yeah, I'll bring the Queens back on the next show, yo. The next. Oh, you said Sunday, huh? What about Monday, Lord?
What about Wednesday?
We're gonna have to talk about it.
Wind down Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Come on.
I know we have to. Just text me because I had a guest coming on Sunday, so you're not gonna be here Sunday.
Yeah, I gotta do the family thing.
Gotta do a family thing. Okay.
Yeah. Now.
All right.
They want me at the spot on Mondays. I'll just say it on.
So
everybody.
when would you be?
So here's the thing. I may have to move the show because they want me at the spot on Mondays and Tuesdays now, because they're doing a country western thing on Wednesday.
So we back to Wednesday?
I mean, I'm just saying what I have open. I'm gonna have Wednesdays and Thursdays open because they're doing like a country
We're
western
supposed to discuss
thing.
this off the air.
I know, but you asked about it.
Yeah.
So now I gotta tell you.
All right, good.
But so like Wednesdays, I got them open now. I'm just saying.
You're open back on Wednesday, so okay.
Yeah.
So we can move to us to third. All right, so that's
Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, like it used to be.
So Monday and Tuesday, I'm gonna be at the spot because they're doing a country western thing on Wednesday.
So we got to play
on Wednesdays from now on, though. That's the thing. Like,
okay,
we don't know how long they're gonna do this country western thing. I just know I don't want to be a part of it because I don't do no country western stuff.
Yeah.
So I said, well, if you're gonna do a country western thing on Wednesdays, I'm just gonna DJ Monday and Tuesdays because I play hip hop.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they're like, okay, if you don't mind doing Monday, Tuesday, I have to move the podcast.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have technically Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays open.
All right.
But you gotta let me know what's easier for you.
Okay.
Do you want to do Sundays and Wednesdays? Would you want to do Wednesday and Thursday? Would you want to do Sunday and Thursday?
All right.
That's the part you could tell me off air if you want.
Yeah, I'll tell you that.
But I'm giving you the heads up now.
That
That way,
so I still can get that guest that I wanted.
That way, everybody knows what's up, and you can tell your guest. So it was a necessary conversation we had to have on the air. Because
the dander started to get the.
Yeah. Sorry about the cat, y'all.
Yeah, that's all right. You start throwing it.
Hey, Eddie, could you type in the website?
For what?
Valley Wellness.
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna have her on too.
Yeah.
When you say
That's
Now
no
Valley,
fun.
I think of All Valley from Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. All Valley, yeah.
Badass name for a dojo.
You saw the rest of the Cobra Kai?
I didn't see the rest of it yet.
I
can't spoil it.
Yeah.
Can't spoil it.
Yeah.
How about you,
No,
Nice
yeah,
Boy?
but
it was perfect.
I'm ahead.
Priest right now, he's doing that meme that you guys saw with SpongeBob where I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, man, because it's like Dander, you know, the cat is off the hook
Yeah.
right now. He's just going like this, Dander. I just saw him in the bathroom. He was like this.
Yeah. A defense mechanism.
I can open the patio.
Play mustard seed too.
I can open up this patio.
I'm right. I'm not leaving. I'm right here.
Just letting you know, if you need more air, I can get more oxygen in here.
Yeah.
I think because the AC turned on. So anyway, that's the update, y'all. But let me know what you want to do. You know what I mean? And then we'll announce it on the comment section of the Podcraft for those who watch.
Let me know, because, I'm working on Wednesday, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't want to step on whatever you guys got on Wind Down Wednesday.
I can shift. I just need to know so I can shift.
Yeah, me too. I'm just letting them know what days I got available. If they weren't doing this country western thing on Wednesday, we'd be fine. But it's like I can't control what the club does.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, you just flip it. Just flip it.
I just know it's not my genre. I'm
Knowledge
like, why
born.
y'all trying to...
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think because I play so much hip hop in there, they're like, damn, you gotta flip it up. But I got the place bouncing though. And you've been there. When Kemper saw it.
Yeah.
I got the place bouncing. It's a nightclub.
Is it popping though?
It's a night. They got the nicest
As we
equipment.
approach Mercury retrograde, okay? As we approach Mercury retrograde, changes is coming, all right?
Yeah, well, that totally is a retrograde thing because we go retrograde on the 12th, on the Wednesday.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So the energy is just shifting.
Yeah, so we already saw this kind of change coming.
So delays, all kinds of stuff happening,
Exactly.
whatever.
Yeah, you gotta be like water.
No major important decisions right now.
Be like water.
Gotta be like water because we're in water.
Right.
I respect that.
Okay, you ready?
What's the next joint, AD?
It's almost metaphorical.
I
What do you
know,
think
I
about
get it.
Okay, so let's go. Next up, we've got David Blazer with Rasul. And Rasul's not here for it. I mean, gotta play it for Rasul. Check it out. The song is called Final Messages. Produced by Masoud.
I'm suspended in a downward spiral. My rap style's homicidal, suicidal, metaphorical rhymes versus the Bible. The battle went viral. Shaitan is spiteful, delightful poetry from the valley of Galilee, taking you on a journey through the ancient city of Gobekli, sipping Egyptian wine from Sicily. Gold-plated pillars made of ivory, seducing rappers like on the Polar, Tesla truck, blood and lust. The Walking Dead's calls off the earth's crust. In God we trust. The sun spontaneously combust. The melanin within my olive tone skin can never rust. You feel the rush of the force of an elephant tusk. Smell the musk of angel dust. I clutch the mic like a python crush. Now close the chapter. This is the final rap shot.
Welcome to Idiocracy. The whole city is shorted. Whatever happened to being with it and gritty. Coming with the rawness. Never saw predictable. What happened to original? Same old, mayo, vanilla flow. Let it go. Melt in yellow snow, call it blasphemy. When all the dads is gone and now the drugs are selling the fastest. So sad to see it affecting the souls. They switch up the roles, go straight for the assets to make it more accessible. To tax it and bake all your bad habits. Influenced by those who just gotta have it. Monetization, people gone with the wind. Lost sheeple, where's the shepherds to protect them from the sin? Well, the more you feed the flesh, the closer to death you get. Let's not wonder when the Hunger Games begin. David J. the Blazer, not a gamer, but you know what? Let the flames begin. Flames begin. From which man can I escape? Blaming the devil when they're the ones with the drugs on their face. Third eye, fifth dimensional visions. Bring us discernment, elevating the human race, but we still haven't learned yet. It's the dragons we chase. It's the dragons we chase. A peaceful place can be hard to get in, but that's when I had the vision. An epiphany, I started spitting. Exercise the demons of the narcissism. Took some LSD and helped me see I was living selfishly. Now call out blasphemies, casualties. We sin so casually when life is actually on our basis on how much your heart grows for God. It's like King David, feeling the pain, sober, not wasted. Rebuking evil from taking over. Implemented a stop placement. Rebuking Satan. Be the example displaying bullshit. People politic as they sit. They ain't doing shit but complaining, saying shit they have no right to be saying. Saying hurry up so they can distract and delay men. Misery likes company, but they can't fuck with me. Sleep is a cousin of death. Sleep apneas and struggling breaths. Cold sweats. Nightmares from sports bets. And sports books collecting the debt. You can bet you're wearing it dead like a diamond necklace. Come over here, your neck is less. A couple of gems. It's not what we intended, but hey, payment deadline was extended.
All right, that's a dope beat right there. How you like them apples?
Yeah, that was hard. They just was flowing. Just throwing, shooting.
Yeah, I was feeling it, man. You know what I mean?
We just listened to your song, Rasul. Hey, get on the.
It's going crazy.
Sorry about that, man. Yo, Crook, you gotta do a song, man.
Hey, didn't you play that song yesterday too?
You gotta use a microphone, brother.
Huh?
Microphone.
What'd you say?
Can you hear me? Oh yeah, now you hear me.
Yeah, we gotta do a song, yo.
Man, let's get it.
You know what I mean? All you gotta do is come downtown. Me at Da Vinci, you can do it at Da Vinci crib or my crib.
Man.
Yeah, come through, record, man. No, I got the booth in the
I see my
booth in the crib.
We got the booth.
About, man.
Know what I mean?
We got the
come through, shoot some darts.
We got the King Blaze. King Blaze, I've been working with King. Me and King Blaze got a whole joint.
Look, man. You know I move with the strength of 1,000 Babylonians marked it with on the. It's the chronic flow. Had to write it down in the chronicles. God particles had to break them down in the molecules. Crib Jesus about to change my name to Jesus Barabbas. Tap in with
that's what I'm talking about. We about to unite. We about to have look, got men kept the warrior right here. We about to create a whole coalition, man. I've been thinking about it.
Let's get it.
You know what I mean? In Los Angeles. You know what I mean?
It all began with a thought.
Shit. Oh yeah. Hey, what was that joint he played, man?
He played. He played this one right here. Play a little bit of it.
I'm suspended in a downward spiral. My rap styles, homicidal, suicidal, metaphorical rhymes versus the Bible. The battle went viral. Shaitan is spiteful. Delightful poetry from the valley of Galilee, taking you on a journey through the ancient city of Gobekli, sipping Egyptian wine from Sicily. Gold-plated pillars made of ivory, seducing rappers like a Nicola Tesla truck. Blood and lust, the walking dead calls off the earth's crust. In God we trust. The sun spontaneously combusts. The melanin within my olive tone skin could never rust. You feel the rush of the force of an elephant tusk. Smell the musk of angel dust. I clutch the mic like a python crush. Now close the chapter. This is the final rap show.
Welcome to Idiocracy.
Okay.
No, we already listened to it.
Played the whole thing.
Yeah. We gotta go. We gotta go. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
all right, we gotta roll. Hey,
that
I didn't know. That sounded like something. I didn't even remember that joint. That's a whole
dope, yo. That was dope.
joint.
Hey. Killed it.
Yo. Yeah. Peace out. Ramadan Mubarak to the brothers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Knowledge born.
Hey, look, it be. I be feeling sorry for him when you do the features, my nigga. And why they always put you first on the feature and just let you kill them off like that? I be like, why they? I don't know. But I figured they doing that.
I'm gonna give a blazer on Wednesday.
This is a dope set off.
Second.
Then I go.
Dope set off. It's a dope set
I'd
off.
rather just put you first, like I made the intro hot on purpose, and I ain't tripping. Like,
well, you know,
every time.
Don't worry. All right, because we gotta roll out. But Ramadan Mubarak to y'all brothers. Happy birthday to AD. Shout out to the Podcraft.
Solar.
Crip Jesus. Knowledge born AD. Solo gems. The solo to the gems. I love everybody, man. Little Da Vinci Code. Da Vinci Code. Sorry. Yep. Steven Flores, the greatest animator in his queen. So yeah, we out. I was born Allah.
Peace to the
Rip
God.
Jesus. What how you say your new name? Shabaka El Mahdi. Mahdi.
Well, that been my name.
Okay. Shabaka El
Yeah,
Mahdi.
man. Stop playing with me. Get your copy of the Blue Bible, man. That was my first name. Shabaka El Mahdi.
Oh, get it, yo, bring it to the crib, yo.
We smacked him with the book over the camera.
Yo. Just come down and holler at us, man. Just come build with us, yo. Bring it on down, yo.
Hey, we
I got
the
something to show
now?
you too, because I think I got an idea for you.
Let's get it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we out, y'all. Love y'all.
All right, peace.
All right. Oh, all right. Peace, Rasul. Catch you, brother.
Y'all gone?
Yeah,
Where y'all headed to?
Hey,
you want to go to the party?
Appreciate it, brother.
We're gonna come back.
Okay, for sure.
The final.
Okay, we'll do.
They about to go party.
Peace.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks again.
Yeah.
You said
love.
We got the God finale?
Now Valley Running Center.
They said they about to go to a party.
Nah.
We out, yo.
Nigga crip.
Yeah.
Crip for it.
I got another party on another day. That's why I ain't even. trying to go crazy on the Podcraft today. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'd be faded right now.
Oh, understood.
You don't want to party
understood.
on the moon day?
Still got a couple hours.
It's Monday.
You still
for
got a
goodness
couple-
sakes.
We got a couple
y'all
hours.
go stream Heavy Mental too. Heavy Mental, 27 years old today.
Hey.
Wow.
How you spell it? Am I spelling it right? NOE.
27 years old.
How you spell it?
Yeah.
N. Oh, Nile Valley. I'm all putting in Nile Valley.
So that was your brother on the joint. Cross my heart, right? Your older brother?
Oh, for what? From what?
On Cross My Heart at the beginning.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
What's you?
It might be. It could be Root or Z. I know
Somebody's watching the
Z's on PJs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Z's on PJs. Like, it had to be like 11. I remember he was like 11. Yeah, he was young.
1 2 1 2. Yeah, Cross My Heart, man. Yeah, run up the
this
stream.
Nile Valley Wellness.
Go buy the album for no reason. Heavy Mitchell. Buy it again.
Okay. This is a wellness center.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. We was there. Yup.
Got the wave speed. They got everything up in there.
Yeah, Sage, you know.
Yeah. Go get your Reiki on.
Yeah, that's right.
Get you a nutrition plan. Get you together. You know?
That's real. That's real.
Yeah, dope.
So NileValleyWellness.com, and we'll put the link in the description.
Uh huh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's love right there. Transformative. It looked transformative.
Yep.
Yeah,
Don't worry, y'all. We'll get to the rest of the song promotions. We're just doing a little quick promotion.
That's it.
We're doing wellness promotion.
check the spot out. You know, so anybody in Long Beach, San Pedro, Compton, Torrance, Inglewood, LA, like, come check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's a good place to, you know what I'm saying, elevate yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole movement. You know what I'm saying? The Queens is, you know, if you ever, you know what I'm saying, heard of Queen Afua, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different.
Oh, you hit the wrong button.
Wrong button. Hold on.
It's a whole different vibrant energy.
Nope.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like
I
it.
see you switching around. Hold on, my fault.
It's because it's angled a different way. The same button.
There we go.
Okay, see now we never did a sound check on.
Yeah, it's all good. The fire though. Shout outs.
Yo, hit a bomb again.
Okay. So yeah, that's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? Elevation. You know, always constant elevation, full concentration. Thing. After striving to. Some of us stop. You know, some of us
move the
keep
mic
going.
closer.
You know what I'm saying? Some of us stop, but some of us keep going. So if you're not constantly working towards building, then you're destroying. Always believe that when saying understanding the knowledge. If you're not building, you're destroying. That goes for anything. If you're not working out, you're getting weaker. If you're not elevating yourself, you're getting weaker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not studying, you're getting weaker. Everything takes full concentration. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that nobody goes through the phases, but once you can recognize that you're in that phase, then it's time to make a change for self. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of us don't do that. I would tell people, what's the opposite of depression? Impression. You be impressed with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Self-impression is very good. It keeps you out of depression, which is depressing of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, at the Wellness Center, we teach you how to be impressed with self.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you back impressed with yourself, then you no longer become depressed. And when you're depressed, you know what I'm saying, that's a bad form of self, you know what I'm saying, analyst, you know what I'm saying, of analyzing yourself. Got to stay in a constant form of gratitude.
Yeah, I would say you got to be impressed.
Impressed.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay impressed with self. Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Yeah, you gotta stay impressed with self. You know what I'm saying? Because
depressed when you start having them bad self thoughts. I'm this, I'm that, I'm good, I'm. You know what I mean? You listen to somebody
and that's tied into your health
down
because
on
believe it or not, how you feel about yourself is how the body's going to feel about itself. If you feeling not good about yourself, then guess how your body molecules, because you are just water, and water takes on the frequencies of both positive and negative energy. So when you're in a negative form, what happens is your molecules go in disorder. But when you're in a positive form, then your molecules get back in order. And when they're back in order, then you can be in order with the universe. But if you're in disorder, that means that you are having a bad depression of self. You're depressing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the wellness center, 'cause I really felt like, you know, from me being locked up so long, Lord, I could see when my brothers was depressed. And I'm like, bro, you're not working out, you depressed. Like, what's going on? Yeah, man, I'm not feeling self right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? My situation is dictating how I'm feeling. And it's like, nah, don't let your situation dictate how you feel. Be impressed with self, because to have life is an impression.
Yeah, because even when it goes all bad, you gotta be your own engine. You gotta be able to motivate yourself.
Gotta be
self-motivated. Part of life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hit them spots.
Yeah.
You kind of wanna be the victim. You wanna complain and all that, but it ain't time for that.
There's no time for that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know, at the wellness center, we teach people how to be impressed with themselves, because a lot of people don't really understand the knowledge of how your body goes through those constant phases of being positive and being negative. We all go through it. But the thing is, how do we get back to being impressed with self? You know what I'm saying? That's very, 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 very important.
100%. 100%. That's why y'all gotta go to Nolly Valley Wellness. That's right.
Yeah,
that's
Nolly
right.
Valley Wellness
Real
Center.
talk. Real talk. All right.
What else you got, AD?
All right, let's go. Next up, we got an artist named Brother T Dot from Milwaukee with a song called Rift.
All right.
His own way. Based on the way he kind of get next to all of the folks who've seen him work, his way has got to be pretty hip. So let's lay some noise on the mighty.
Life's like a movie, get your credits and dip. Keep it P or hear emergencies riff. Blood, hailstorms, and fire. Who goes there? He was born with desire. Predetermined thoughts, they ain't come from Messiah. Then I don't need your message, don't proceed to fire. Lasciviousness with devious shit. The reader be mixed. Who sees is this? Planet on red, take a look at the shit. Do not disturb when I'm flicking my wrist or typing the movie before I submit. Use Pro Tools to edit the glitch. I will to see the day when we controlling emotions. What's the shit driving you? Spirits of potions. Change your course, gain some morals, obtain remorse. Apathy is casualties when we battle and war. The shit we overlook until it opens the door. Big boss dipping, shit hitting the floor. Niggas don't want me to soar, throwing at they side, that's hunger for more. As you surely bleed, I hope your thoughts isn't rich. I hope you ain't on that high horse when the tables get flipped. Keep it P or hear emergencies riff. Life's like a movie, get your credits and dip. Keep it P or hear emergencies riff. Life's like a movie, get your credits and dip. Keep it P or hear emergencies riff. Keep it P or hear emergencies riff. Keep it P or hear emergencies riff. Keep it P or hear emergencies riff.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That's just another day.
Oh, narrated?
Put a hook.
All right.
That was dope.
That was cool.
That was dope.
That was cool.
I like it. I like that sound.
Yep. I think it was cool. It was calm vibes.
That was true. What did y'all think? Knowledge Born or Crip Jesus?
Yeah, I know that.
Peace, family.
Peace. How'd you like that?
No, yeah, he was going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Bar after bar. I ain't gonna lie. They coming with it tonight.
Yeah. That was cool.
You know what I mean?
So shout out to brother T Dot from Milwaukee.
Yeah, T Dot from Milwaukee. You did that, buddy.
Yeah. That's what's up. Next up, we've got a track here from an artist named John Delies from California. The song is called Otra Vez. Yeah, Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, good job.
That's true.
Just because you're a good fan of hip hop doesn't mean that you can make records. You know what I'm saying? Some people's better just buying them and listening to them. Some people's good at making them.
That's dope. I like the jazz drum. See, wait till I get a drum set in here. I don't know if I have any room for it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. Like, it won't be a real one. It'll be one of those electronic kits. But I'll be able to plug the sounds into the sound system.
Okay.
I need to expand my space. That's why I gotta move, man. I need a drum set up in here.
Yeah.
I'll put an MPC right here. I dig it. I dig the jazz vibe. That is fire. What you think?
Cool. I like it. It was fire. You know what I mean? Smooth and cool. That's all I can say.
Smooth and cool.
That's real.
How'd you like that, Crip Jesus?
I feel like Google should have called him when he was making that jazz mataz instead of whoever the other dude was. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was on point with that right there. Sure.
That's cool.
Real jazzy.
Yep. I don't think we got Knowledge Born there. Knowledge Born, you there? All right. We're going to keep it moving. Let me get this next one up in here.
Yep.
Hey, Priest, take it off speakerphone because everybody can hear everything. Okay, cool. I just didn't want
Oh yeah.
speakerphone to be going through. You know what I'm saying? People,
Understood.
They think they're on the phone and it's like.
Oh yeah.
They on YouTube.
Oh yeah, nah, that's how it is.
What if they say something crazy? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you on that. It's all
okay.
good.
Next up, we got an MP3 submission here by Raja Karis from the Netherlands, Bensko 2021.
All right.
He said the song title is Raja. All
Raja.
right, here we go.
Call the band.
MP3.
1, 2, 1, 2. The Sons of Dragon. The Brown Baron. Lord Fernandez. And Raja Karis. Monster Tank. My name, Odd Bahasa Indonesian. Given to me for a reason. Raja has multiple meaning. Mine is king and Karis is an ace with medical dagger. Possessed with the energy of my ancestors. With a mean sting. A family heirloom from Samarang. Stashed under my sarong when I was young. I fought my inner demons a lot. Some battles I won, mostly I've lost. So those demons pop back up. The stupid bullshit I've done, I'd rather tell you not. The double album from the W came that summer of 1907 was sizzling hot. In Europe it banged hard. The following spring in March, heavy mental drop crossed my heart. It was then I truly found God. Crossed my heart. It was then I truly found God. I started reading religious books. It turned my life around. What I didn't know I had lost, I found. Because in those depraved waves of the battleground I almost drowned. So I made it out at the effective pool of sin with a grip. I started to see things clear for what they were, even the smallest things. Reconnected with nature, waking up when the bird starts to sing. I take my role seriously as that of a king, taking care and responsibility of my family and everything what a kingdom brings. Although life is hard and grim, I stay righteous, open graves, I no longer falling in. Instead I dig deeper, the narrow path I walk becomes steeper. I can't fall off, cause I align with the universe. 0 and 1, and that I'm a firm believer. Upcoming March the 14th, I'm ready for receiving the amplified energy from the galaxy. 3 cosmic events will fall together, it can be felt heavy mentally. That day I'll be sitting with the elderly, chanting a melody for everybody to witness. A full and red moon on a lunar eclipse. There's a powerful message that comes with this. It will set change in motion for those connecting with the spirit. Elevating further, it doesn't hold back, it's unlimited. Like the ink in my pen writing these lyrics, I carry star god genetics. Astroactive, selective chosen frequencies of the universe when I rap this. That's the reason why they call me Raja Keres. Sons of Dragon. Bands code 21. Chris.
Alright. Alright. How you feel about that?
Rapping.
He was rapping? Yeah, he was rapping. He was rapping. That was heavy.
So, what did y'all think about that? How was that?
He was rapping.
That's McKepper's words. He said he was rapping.
Okay.
I say it's alright. It's cool. You know what I mean? Doing his thing.
D-Cypher says it was British flow.
Yeah, man.
Oh. What mic you using, Mank? Got a mic?
This one right here.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, he was rapping.
Yeah, we gotta keep it moving though. It's time to keep it moving.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Actually.
Yeah,
let me check.
Oh yeah, we're gonna finish off with that. All right, copy. Okay.
Let's see. Hold on, I gotta verify something here.
Okay.
Nope. Yep. Okay, so we got a submission from Knowledge Born 07 from South Bend, Indiana, with a song called "Bless the Youth."
Cool.
Here we go. I think they did.
Stand alone, the breadwinner takes control. Standing 10 feet tall, looking down the barrel of selflessness. In love turn to hate, no one could stop him now. The choice has been made, the plan has been laid, and the chapter's been closed. No one really knows what's turning so cold. Maybe the diamonds in the road, maybe the females in the gold, maybe the truth that was sold with the oil and the camo. He still has his ammo on 40 acres to maintain. It can't be overlooked. He might dumb, deaf, and lame. He still got his dame, but the child was soon claimed by a little blue book behind laws. He was restrained. Now everybody looks into his eyes and sees shame. Like, who the hell are you and where the fuck have you been? I've been waiting 5 years and still you never showed up. Then he grabbed the wallet and took the keys to the truck. Headed out to Arizona, fought a boy named Sue. Kicked up somebody Dutch, you belong in the zoo. Jumped back in the ride and drove to Kalamazoo. On some fuck Michigan and the Michelin's blue. Looking out the window, we saw his life flash by and set the shotgun down. This man started to cry, the jury started to sigh like, I've seen this before. Just another lost soldier who fell victim to the war. Just another lost soul who fell victim to a whore. Just another bad apple who's been rotten at its core. The core of civilization has really got you now. Everything is digital, there's no crops left to plow, no land to maintain. We've drained the soil earth, no more babies can be born, cause they die right after birth. Like this land is my land, acting like it's just your turf. Fuck the media, they only act like they're concerned. Till this ashes back they burn.
Alright, so that was Knowledge Born 07, South Bend, Indiana. The song was called Bless the Youth. Kind of reminded me of like some Sublime hip hop.
Yeah. It's cool.
You know? Kind of around the campfire type thing. Cool, it's a vibe.
No complaints here.
You know what I'm saying? No. Someone put a cowboy hat with a guitar.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That was chill.
Ready for God finales coming up?
Well, anybody else got something to say? Or
no,
that might be it.
I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was good. It was good.
We gotta do DJ from Guam.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I gotta verify. Chris and Roms.
Yeah, we gotta celebrate a birthday, everybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is the
we know the love though.
This is the last submission before the God finale.
All right. Yeah, because you know it's 80's birthday, man. We enjoying it. We living it live.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. I sound clear here.
Holding it down with the turkey dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, the closer you get, the more crisp.
Yeah, it's like, that's like the Mind song, you know, right before they gotta get fried.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over. But shout out to DJ from Guam, man.
Yeah.
Shout out.
It is.
That was dope. Very dark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're moving on to the God finale. No more song submissions after this. Until next time, we'll play that, whatever you submitted.
All right.
So we're going on to the God finale right here with none other than Ka Zodiac.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is Ka Superman Zodiac. The song is called No Set Dates, Master Killah. No Set Date Z Style.
is no set fate. Everything is fixed in its own set date. The clock never stops, there is no rest date. Pillars in the sky form and the gold 12 gates be like flies placed in a no web shape. Planetary glyphs in the closed head space. In a voice speaking, thinking known 12 gates. Last supper every day, how come no one said grace? Yeah. They said that Ka spoke to heaven on the phone. Some slag in the family's tone. Some are sky, some are eyes when they hand me the throne. Seats smell, seek help, get your canopy blown. No said date, bowl of Holy Spirit that my nose had ate. There is no escape. Zig in the circle, this is no escape. Show them when they thought there was no set fate. 12 Zodiac stones in a gold breastplate. No set rate, slow step wait like for change. If he only knew his own death date. As he did he did in his own sex tape. While I was levitating in his own depth state. There's a sea above these squares, didn't know his checkmate. Opened up shop, there was no red tape. Booking souls took control of his own estate. Professors trying to figure out the Omex date. Put on my crown, bones in their whole neck break. Got him off the hook, there is no fresh bait. The director yelled action, listen, don't spectate. Getting the watch, big stars in the dome X shape. 6-point arms in the stone X gate. Gospel of the car and the codex slate. Armor rock and roll with the gold neck drape. Leaving you fulfilled like your soul just ate. When the seeds I be leaving in your soul just stayed. It's hard like trying to jump, keeping both legs straight. Livers make me feel the speed and hit the moped brake. License, there's no set plate. Carry by the wind, there is no dead weight. Battling within the north, no set wake. Battling with kin, knowing that I know said Drake. They claim there is no set fate. Everything is fixed in its own set date. The clock never stops, there is no rest date. Pillars in the sky form and the gold 12 gates be like flies placed in a no web shape. Planetary glyphs in the closed head space. In a voice speaking, thinking known 12 gates. Last supper every day, how come no one said grace? And yo, this is hypnosis, set straight. Pieces to God, Kalik 7, I see you. Shut up the venue, stuck up with a pencil. Straight from the priesthood temple, so central. 360 links, me and Thoth had drinks. Now one knows the mystery of the Sphinx. The truth never master history, get the ink. Still discovering myself, consider me on the brink. Like armor truck bread, kick a team with a blink. Guillotine when I wink. My sharp looks cut to the chase. In these races without needing to drink. The bank slip the law, put the thieves in the clink. The blasted ship pose with a B if it sinks. Look at me, get a mink. Look, I mean when I think. Sasquatch material, mascot ethereal. Magic ox imperial, this me or the stinks. Who could be so distinct that the leaves blow the bees so the needle could shrink. They believe it's a jinx. Hold the zeitgeist, get your own head straight. Lyrics that I read next like they nose bled hate. In the market they gave prunes, but no, I said great. Cosmos, osmosis, know it's headaches. They don't know it's at stake. It's a rose red weight. Most roses are well read. From the Queen of Hearts paint to the secret art saint. Wanna see the stars faint? In Killah, he maneuvered like he had swag. Thought he had bars, but his signal had a bad lag. Do they shoot out and plant bombs over the Baghdad? A child story, they live in wild corny. Living in foul glory. Killers the powerful, we grand wizard be more. We live in an allegory. They wanna meet him more. The women around storm me. They claim there is no set fate. Everything is fixed in its own set date. The clock never stops, there is no rest date. Pillars in the sky form and the gold 12 gates be like flies placed in a no web shape. Planetary glyphs in the closed head space. In a voice speaking the unknown 12 gates. Last supper every day, how come no one said grace? God, they couldn't stop them. No one said wait, film shooters started popping. But no one said take, broken cycle in the matrix. See no red stake, runaway thought train, there is no set breaks. Brought the great spirit back, but no one said thanks. Missiles in a fish fight, but no one said tanks above the Zodiac. There was no such place. Gold cups of space. One I'm the ace. Some out of place. Sun around my face.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
How'd you like them apples?
It was a semi-automatic. You know what I mean? That was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fire rifles.
Shout out to Ka Zodiac.
Oh, yeah. Gotta throw the bombs out. Yeah, hold on.
With the Z
The bombs on.
Go ahead. Bam. Knowledge born.
Yo.
Priest says that was illegal.
That was illegal. That was illegal, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the lie to the license. Hold on, let me start for a second. Let me tell you something. Ka Zodiac with this Z mix, he messed up my formative years. Okay. Master Killer's first album, for me, is arguably one of the greatest Wu-Tang solo albums. And this song in particular. This album was released June 1st, 2004. So it's approaching year 25, right? Ka Zodiac in 2 verses messed up my formative years. Like I told y'all, I had hopped out of a moving car in traffic to get to the record store so I could get a couple of records to take back with me to Iraq. Let me tell you. This one, Master Killah, No Set Date, Killah Priest, Heavy Mental, anniversary today. Lord Jamal 5% album and Master Ace, Long Hot Summer. All of them came out like I had to get those records from the record stores. Not records, but CDs to take back down range. But yeah. Ka Zodiac literally changed the game in 2 verses forever. So now I have to struggle with my ears lyrically to be able to hear Master Killah and not hear Ka Zodiac, or hear Ka Zodiac and not hear Master Killah. So now I got a whole tug of war in my mind, in my mental. Now my mental is heavy. We got heavy mental today. Ka Zodiac made sure that my mental was heavy today with this. He went through the zodiacal wheel, and one of his rhymes, he said, "In the race against time, who could beat the sun?" So he's talking about the clock of destiny, right? And the faces on the clock, the zodiacal wheel, that the time. Like, so what are you doing with your time? So he said, no set date. The name of that song for Master Killah is No Set Date. So, relating to our lessons, the Nation of Islam has no set birth records. It's older than the sun, moon, and stars. So now, to make that born, to make that actually manifest, how can you see and hear that, right? Whoever you are, am in this moment, and will be in the future, and how you be remembered forever, it's all there and contained in that zodiacal wheel. Like it's, 12 hands on the clock. It's 12 zodiac signs. We at the 12th sign right now, right? In Pisces, before we started all over again into Aries. So we go from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and we here on Knowledge Cypher, they all being born to knowledge. You see what I'm saying? So literally, we're watching these hands on the clock in that last decade of Pisces. So with this, moon in the moon in Leo, right, AD?
That's why I'm feeling good. My moon's in Leo.
You know what I'm saying?
Go.
So, like, all of these things in the space of synchronicity, if we're not in tune with this, you can't really know thyself. So in the space of knowing thyself, if you know yourself, what are you going to do with the time that you have? What are you doing with the time that you have? It's relative. So it's your clock of destiny. What are you doing with your destiny? So now, he did that zodiacally, but he's also talking about hip hop at the same time. So for the time that the people had this muse, because we're in Pisces season, Pisces is music, right? What are you doing with your muse, with your inspiration? I mean, Kepler was just talking about deep press versus impress. Where's your imprint? Where's your imprint with the time that you have with your life? Who are you musing? Who are you musing and utilizing your messages in your life to leave an imprint on for your future? That's going to be determined how you remember. So if you muse people in a way that's not favorable, you're going to be forever be associated with that favor that is opposite of you, but people still going to remember you in that space. Now, the opposite is true. If they remember you righteously, they're going to remember you righteously forever. And when your name get brought up, and if somebody speaks ill of your name in their presence, they're ready to go to war. So this timeless music, return to timeless music on a day like today, on a day like 80's birthday, on a day like Heavy Mental. Music becomes a cure, heaven for your mental, or it can be poisonous, hell for your mental. So he said heavy is the head that wears the crown without saying it, right? He said they put the crown on their head and their bones and their whole neck broke. You see what I'm saying? So he's taking the brunt of it from a musical standpoint in a time where buffoonery and foolishness seems to be ruling the order of the day for the now, to be immortalized forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's 100. That's 100. That's 100. Yo, Nas boy.
You know, we trying to get out of here, Lord.
Yeah. I mean, it's a wrap. That's all I wanted to say. You understand?
Yo, shout out to you, Nas.
Eat the sun, man.
Yo, peace. Yo, shout out to
the greatest, Ka Zodiac.
Yeah, shout out to Ka Zodiac. He killed that. Killed that. Yeah, he said it's legal. Yeah, that's real. That's a real talk. Yo,
salute the Master Killer, man. Master Killer need to be on a joint with Ka Zodiac and K.
100.
I'm just saying.
100.
Saying that out loud. You know what I'm saying?
Let me just say this. I want to get Master Killer that track, but Lord have mercy. He cleaned it out.
Real talk. Here you go.
Yes, sir.
Concert this week. Master Killer be in LA Friday. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all love me, I told y'all I still got a good half a kidney. You understand what I'm saying? If y'all want me out there. So I could see my two legends, my two favorite Wu members on the stage at the same time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Honest to AD, man. Happy born day again.
Hey, thank you so much, man.
Brother,
Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody.
I'm glad you're celebrating today because you worthy of celebration. Because you always facilitate a space of celebration for somebody else in the space of reciprocity and that universal principle that law recompense. You know, you're a good dude.
Thank you.
Good-hearted dude, and you make sure that every experience that we have is meaningful and a gift. So honest to you.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone in the chat. I saw the birthdays. If you put happy birthday in the chat room, I saw it. I couldn't reply back because I've been doing so much at once over here. But thanks to everybody, and the cake and all that was perfect with the video. I could just do a screenshot.
That's real.
That's a thumbnail right there. So that's what's up. Appreciate everybody. I'm glad y'all are working with me during all these transitions and stuff like that. So it's gonna get better and better. But that's what's up.
Yeah, you killing the AD. You killing it. You killing the thing, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I ain't trying to get too faded tonight, so.
Oh, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. Don't worry. Don't worry. No harm's way. You know.
I'm gonna take an Uber.
Yeah, but much love, AD. You know what I mean? Bless up. You know what I mean? More life. You gotta enjoy yourself. You know, this is we're building every day, and this is real talk. You know what I mean? So I'm very proud to be a part of what you and my dad built. You know what I mean? This is something dope, and the sky's the limit. So
yeah, man.
There you go.
Thanks to everybody. That's
real
awesome.
Real talk.
Any last words, Crip Jesus? If you're there. Otherwise, we're going to head on out. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. Thanks again to everybody. We're going to close out with Mustard Seed featuring Killah Priest. Look out for the Wind Down Wednesday this Wednesday, right? Yep. And we'll have some details in the description.
Yeah, epic show this Wednesday.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Yeah, the future of hip-hop from a journalistic perspective.
Nice.
So we got some great guests coming through.
And then we'll keep y'all informed about the next Podcraft. Because this next weekend's going to be crazy.
Yep.
That's been Kemperor saying peace.
Yep. And shout out to the Nile Valley Wellness. You know, shout out to that.
Go to the link in the description.
Yep.
That's what's up.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Out.
The storyteller to the oldest island begin the thought, replaced by a growing comfort from endless wars, a sense of openness from the hopelessness of night terrors and war-torn, a culture hit on a tree of roots go down to hell, a vulture sits, its fruits are strange, comfort is the enemy of change, that's Buddha slain, ostentatious displays of masculinity, master identity, clashes of chemistry, axe the ministry, they found ossuaries where Yasha was buried, Yale and Oxford is wealthy, that's where it's held in box with the Staleys. Sensation-seeking journalists, selfish collectors, thieves and lit professors, search for leads to hidden treasures, forbidden fruit that Adam and Eve bitten together. seductive promise, corrupt the conscious, curse of the monstrous, a bomb nuclear launches, dinosaurs extinct who instruct the comets, destructive regardless, Buddha's twisted bamboo, the Messiah touch a carpet, unspoken tension, permeated the air, the sun show us vision, made perfectly clear, the whole solar system, from days, months to years, casting that over our tranquil existence, joy and tears, the town's whispers grew louder, weaving tales of a particular king of power, deceived as well, conversation in hushed tones, spoke of a clandestine underworld, King Tut's bones, the son of hell, gray smoke filled the air, created a nostalgic atmosphere, contentment, religious, in the quietude of recent years, a mysterious veil descended from the night upon the living, the sun dipped below the horizon, the streets took on a different shape altogether, monopolizing, luxury cars, sleek and expensive, stealthily rolled through the winters, criminal business, with their wives and the fitness, some took bribes, leads to a sentence, some survived, codependent, now they co-defendants, exposed to witness through hopes and contradictions, cellmates, ex-cons in prisons, killers with long convictions, addicts with strong addictions, badges, they draw depictions, priest and mystic listen, my book fell apart when I touched it, its pages turned back to a papyrus, then went back to a tree, to a seed of a mustard.
Mm-hmm.